about to fall.
I don't know what Cat Williams was drinking that night, but he was right about this shit. 2024 is the year of the truth.
Because it's the year of 8. This the year of 8, y'all. Look up what the year 8 means. What does 8 mean in general? Then you'll understand why all of this stuff is unfolding. And why people coming up and being straightforward. And people who usually are silent and ignore shit are coming out and being very outspoken about it.
You know, I gotta agree with you, right? Because the same where it started off for me was Jessica Alexander, Ed Reddy, Crystal, and Patrick, and that other dude. What's his name? I forgot his name. Whatever. And them two women, right? Not me coming to them. They both came to me and apologized because they didn't want to be part of the bullshit no more with them. The shit that I Speak was making them do. And y'all should see how much happier they are. I know Crystal going through some stuff right now, but y'all should see how much happier they are in their lives.
Shit, Crystal just got a shout out on Instagram by the attorney. What's his name? Crump. Child, she gonna be A-okay.
I didn't know that. I rarely go on Instagram. But look at them. They came to truths.
Ab is still hanging out with
And look how miserable Ab is.
yeah, she drinks all day on the app.
Still miserable.
Everything. And sounding more and more like I Speak than ever.
She chose I Speak over the black woman that stood next to her, while I Speak just uses her. Make it make sense.
She is definitely pro-black man and not pro-black woman.
I can agree with that. I can agree she is.
I'm telling you, I know what I experienced with her. She's definitely not pro-black woman. She's pro-black man and for black women.
There you go. Say it. I see y'all. But she likes to exploit the black community. Yo, I swear to God, I felt so disrespected when I seen her with them selling them African shaped earrings. Like, really? Like, really? Like, I feel like Eb just infiltrated our whole community. Like, first of all, you weren't even raised around any black people. They were all white. You talking about your family was out here burning crosses.
But who let her infiltrate?
I Speak, just like he let Britney infiltrate. And now look what Britney doing. I Speak and the other one, the bald-headed devil. I ain't gonna keep dropping all the names to let these people in this community.
Who the bald-headed devil? Shit. Who the bald-headed devil?
What'd you say, Ray?
I said, who the bald-headed devil?
T. Nathan.
Oh.
And the whole Fold crew. The folding founding members. T. Nathan, I Speak, Consciously. They all started this nonsense.
But I see none of them. None of them mess with I Speak anymore.
Because they all distance themselves.
Yeah, I mean
They don't really bang with each other. They'll still stick up for each other. Like, yeah, that's my brother and all, but you don't even see them even really fucking speak. I guarantee you, they definitely don't really talk off this app like this. Cause they started all this shit by letting these white people into our community. They taught Kappa how to do that. And let's be real. I know you probably don't know a lot of these players, but they made a truth with the Fold. That's why you see Denise Maupin supporting Kappa now. They used to be enemies. When Kappa was supporting me, they were enemies. Then they made a whole truth because I wasn't putting up with Mo's lies. Mia and all of them. I know you. I swear, Ray, I gotta sit down and just break the whole story down from the beginning to the end for you, so you can realize all these people that are involved in this nonsense. The glam melanins of the world, all of y'all. I ain't forget none of y'all and all the crap that y'all out.
My question is how are these white people able to infiltrate and not only infiltrate, but are able to set up camp? Because at no time should they have been able to do this, but they
When they
are, and
talking bullshit walk,
it's because a lot of black people desire to fit in white society and white
that too.
social norms,
They want that white money.
and they also want to be accepted by whiteness. That's what it is too, because ain't no way.
A lot of these people, like you said, aren't our people.
They compromise. I don't care if they black at this point.
And
You
a
get
lot of y'all, and a lot of them are anti-black. They'll tell you otherwise to your face. They're not, but their actions will eventually show it.
That's why I thought it was laughable with Kappa when she was up there talking about y'all shouldn't be talking about each other's kids, and then gonna say yes, I talked about Blaze's daughter, and I'll do it again, and who gonna stop me? What?
Again, I remind you, I have never spoken on this woman's children. The only reason I even say something about her husband because her husband talking about he wanted to slap me. If he ain't never said that to me, I would have had nothing to say about him. But I don't speak on her kids. I don't know her kids. I don't speak on her family, and none of them do nothing to me.
She spoke on mine.
She speak on a lot of people's kids, and not in a good way. You ain't just speaking about people's parenting. She called my daughter, both my daughters, B words, and they don't even know who she is.
All of that fake. She was so fake, Blaze, until I touched the nerve. I know how to get her riled up.
I told you
Frank
triggered her.
Rock. Huh?
I said you triggered the shit out of her as soon as you got in the box. She was triggered because she started to hurt. Well, she was already screaming when you in the comment section, but it got worse when you got in the box.
Yeah, all I kept on saying is Fraggle Rock, you're obsessed with me, and she just went crazy. I just love to do it. I love to see her sweat, and I love to see her react. And what happens is all of them need to come together now. And they're gonna be posting about me for 7 days and 7 nights, y'all. So get ready. 7 days and 6 nights, baby. Get ready for the posting and the 2-hour lives, making up their false accusations. And these people who they have bought in to make up false allegations against me without no proof. People just say, oh, Ray had said she was going to do this. And everybody's like, oh my God, she said that? Oh my God, that's SA. Are y'all slow? Y'all have to be dumb and stupid for you to call someone saying something as SA. Are y'all really okay? It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Where do y'all come in and just make up the most nonsensical fucking comments in the world?
Yes, they
Like they don't even make sense.
Ray, it's SA. Is it SA, Ray? And I said, absolutely not. It's not SA, you dummy.
Hey y'all,
Hey, Sandra.
Sandra.
got a question. I was in a live the other night, and I was told that a lot of people that we think are black are actually not black, but they're just using black women's. Yes,
Yeah, that's true.
because it was
They
some
don't be
names
black
that
people.
were. It was some names that were thrown out, and I know they be in and out of your live, just like they are in and out of Blaze's live.
Who we talking about? I want to know.
I just have to inbox you.
Okay, definitely.
There is a lot of people who are showing blackface,
Uh-huh.
have black people pictures up there, and they are not black.
Correct.
and they say some very, because they're not black, they're racist terms, and you think they're black people, but they're not. And you go on a page and you start looking up, and they got all this different kind of shit. Not really anything that shows them, the person. They just got a whole bunch of different, like, other people's videos up. Those are not black people.
Well, this person, I noticed when she comes in, she'll speak. She never says anything, but that was brought to my attention the other night in a live. And it's also another one that I was watching. Lisa was in that same live with me, and that took us completely by a surprise.
Sandra, let me know. But you remember that lady Liz, Lis?
Mm-hmm.
She's compromised, guys. I have caught her in many lives talking top shit.
Mm-hmm.
It be the late night lives that she be going into.
Well,
Are
I
you
just thought it
doxing
was
somebody's name in the comment section?
I don't know. Lisa still don't know who the hell that
That's a
is.
troll. That's a troll page.
I know. I just want to make sure there ain't nobody being their name being released and they don't want their name released.
Yeah, I know who I'm talking about, the LIS lady, right?
Mm-hmm. Wait a
I told
minute.
her
You said LIS?
LIS.
I don't have no idea who y'all talking about. Y'all gonna have to inbox me on this one.
I know you're not talking about. I think. No, I hope this is not the same person I'm thinking.
She's always in your live, Blaze, all the time. You just don't catch her late nights. I caught her late nights. She's a compromised person, and I told her don't ever come back in my room. That's why you never see her in my room anymore. I said I caught you in the comments, and I said don't ever come back in my room.
We had already talked about that, Ray.
I know I never told you because I recently caught her.
Okay, well, we'll talk on the back end about it because I don't know who y'all talking about at all. I'm lost.
I know who you're
She be
talking
in your room.
about.
She be in your room all the time. And sometimes it's a black and white picture of looks like a lady with long hair, but it's not her real face. It's almost like, I don't know what it is, but she comes in as a white lady and then she comes in looking like some type of witch. I don't know what the hell she is in one of those pictures, but she is always in your live. And I'm telling you, she's compromised. And
Are we talking about the Pumpkin Queen?
I don't know what she calls herself. LIS is what her name is.
No, not Pumpkin. You're not talking about Pumpkin Queen.
Okay. That's the picture that her profile picture came to my mind. I thought that's what y'all was
I
saying.
caught her in somebody's live talking top shit. I said, ooh, caught you. Caught you. She don't ever come in here. Sweet Nessie, no. Because I be paying attention to the comments. I sit in people's live quietly, and I don't say a word.
I know exactly who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. And Blaze do too, but Blaze got to think about it.
Yeah, you got to think about it, Blaze. I'm going to send you a picture later. These people be compromised, and I be watching, and it be late nights. Sometimes I'm up real late, and I don't say anything. I just sit and watch. I like to see who's talking.
Exactly.
All you gotta do is sit and watch.
Well, I'm gonna get down. I just wanted y'all to know that.
Ray, when this live ends, make sure you hit me up because Lord, the people that be in your live sometimes it be just mind blowing.
Watching me, stalkers.
No, I don't know. This one is one of your supporters. I gotta talk to you about. It looks like I'm not. I don't want to name drop.
Oh, yeah. It be. I mean, you know, Blaze. I don't mind to have supporters that support other people. I do know that everybody goes in different lives. As long as I don't catch them saying anything crazy about me, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Definitely.
Okay, Ray.
I don't tell people what live y'all go to. I mean, again, if you don't like me, you don't like me. Just that is what it is. But don't come in my space acting brand new. Don't do that.
That's what I be saying. Like, if you don't like me, stay out of my space. Don't come in here trolling me. And I
I
can't
might be
get
a
it
little
right.
bit more lenient. You can come in my space long. You can dislike me all you want, long as you don't disrespect me. We ain't got no problem.
That's why I said don't come in here trolling me. Like doing disrespectful ass shit, because that's what they love to do. But I know that we all run in the same circle, so a lot of my supporters is a lot of other people's supporters, and I don't mind that. But I catch the ones that I don't need to trust. I usually find out, just like that shit that Grandma pulled with Patty Rowe in my box.
Lord, not Glamour. Oh Lord.
Once I figured her out, but Blaze, I figured her out a week before that. Because somebody had sent me a live of her talking tough shit about me when they was all dog piling on me, but I never said anything. I like to see how far it goes. And once I got her in my box and she was so busy trying to deter the message, I was like, oh, she's mad at Blaze. She'd been in my box twice and tried to deter my message. And I was like watching her do it.
Well, I tell you, like I told you before, she made a whole deal with Kappa. Once she started lying for Kappa, just the same woman she cursed out went in on Kappa. But when you start lying for her, that shows me where your integrity was. That's why I didn't ever really rock with Grandma and them and G.I. Jane and them. Because they started to blame a lot of that stuff that they were doing on Miss Lovely when it was them doing it. That's why I don't mess with Killer and all the rest of them no more.
Well, to be fair, Blaze, Lovely did target me back in the days. And I told you that.
I do remember you speaking on that, but whatever happened between y'all situation, I don't know. But what happened with that situation with her and Patrick was completely different because that was her child.
I already blocked Tough. Yes, that's a separate thing. But I will say that Lovely is definitely somebody that I'm paying the close attention to. I know what took place between her and I. I know what she did because I wasn't because she wanted me to do things a certain way. And it's so funny because it came back on my timeline because I was making videos for her when it pertained to her child. And then when I didn't do it the way she wanted me to do it, she went and betrayed me and went against me with Patrick.
Right. Are you in the green or yellow?
I'm in green.
All right, so block that Tough page because they're recording the live.
I already blocked them.
Okay.
I don't know who the hell that is.
I'm finding out right now.
Yeah, I don't trust Lovely as far as I can throw her.
That's totally understandable.
I don't forget. I'm perfectly fine with people not agreeing with me. Me and you disagree all the time.
More than we like to admit.
Yeah, we don't agree. Me and Blaze hardly ever agree on anything. How we handle things is very different. But I respect him, he respects me, and we keep it pushing. But I do have a problem.
But most of the time we turn out to be both right, which is the crazy part.
We just disagree on how it's being done most of the time.
It's freaking weird.
Right. Because I be calling it I typically know who's who. I just let shit play out because sometimes you really do have to let things play out, Blaze. I've learned that. I be like, oh, this got to play out. But I don't have a problem with you disagreeing with me. I do have a problem with you aligning with people to cause harm to me.
Oh, and that I don't align with people.
Oh no, not you. Oh, I'm saying in general, like me and you could disagree, but you're never gonna see me go in a line with Kappa or Petty Row to go cause harm to you.
I
Even with
find that
that,
stuff stupid. The super team ups on this app, y'all.
yes, I don't do that. Even though I didn't care for Polisa, I never aligned with any of those other people to go after her. I stand on what I stand on. I go about my business. I'm not that type of person. I don't respect people like that. It's like, if I have a problem with you, I have a problem with you. I don't need to get a whole bunch of people to come up there and abuse you. I can speak on my own and say what I got to say, and then I move around. I'm not going to target you for months, weeks, and days. That's just stupidness. But I have problems with people who do that. Like, handle me on your own if you can. And 9 times out of 10, most people, all my life, first of all, I recognize that nobody could ever just handle me on their own. They always have to team up. In high school, jealous ass women, jealous ass girls, they got to get somebody with me because they could never handle Rae by themselves. They just could never. I've always been top of the game. Like, please.
And Rae, I ain't even gonna hold you. The way you carry yourself on this app, and the way most of these women that pretend to or act like they don't like you and respond, I believe every last word of that.
Because I've been this way, Blaze, all my life. And if you really knew, some of these people wouldn't even mess with me, because I literally will eat these girls up.
And
I had to calm
you're not
myself
the only
down.
one, Rae. It's a select few women on here that you ain't got to do a damn thing for. They protect themselves all the way and can handle themselves. And again, a lot of these women that got to team up, well, running packs or gangs, like you were saying, that just shows you how coward they are.
They cowards. If you've been in my lives, you know I don't go and say fixers go after them. Now there are people who consider themselves fixers, and what they do is just collect evidence. That's it. But they're not going to attack your children. They're not going to attack your person. They're not in no lives doing none of that. I don't send nobody to do any of those things. But some people are sick of y'all on their own, and they doing it on their own just because y'all been bullying people on these apps with y'all gangs.
Can I send a shout out, Rae? I want to send a
Ahead.
shout out to Miss Nurse Naya. Nice to
Oh, I
meet you,
love
Miss
you,
Nurse
Nurse
Naya.
Naya. I said hello to her earlier. You know I love me some Nurse Naya. And that's what I told her. Kappa, I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you, Fraggle Rock. Fraggle Rock, get all your Fraggle Rock gang. Y'all all walk around in costumes because y'all afraid to be seen for who y'all are. That lets me know all I need to know about y'all. Walk around as llamas, the stinkiest creatures on the planet. So stupid.
I swear, when they first started, and now you know the reason why Kappa named herself that, right? Because somebody from the fold used to call her that.
Kappa?
They used to say she looked like a llama.
She does look like some kind of like creature or something, like some kind of animal. To me, she looks like a Fraggle Rock. They're all like underground creatures. And then I proved my point because as soon as me and Blaze started to go live, she started attacking my lives and reporting it. Ain't nobody reporting you. Lies. She does caramel kisses. I'm telling you, go look at the Fraggle Rock creatures, then go look back at Kappa. Then you're gonna see there is a real resemblance of one of the Fraggle Rocks.
And Mr. Tough Page, since you still watching, I know you watching from the outside. You really shouldn't use troll pages that's connected to your llama pages, okay? Just want to make you aware of that.
Which llama is it? The llamas be in here. I don't know why you ever come in here. I do not like y'all. Fraggle Rocks. Oh, that's Kiona.
Hey y'all.
What's up, Key?
What's up, Kiana?
How y'all doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Up here talking about the hypocrisy that was going on in that live.
Oh my goodness! Why you didn't share it with me? I've been driving for hours. I could have been listening. I've been driving ever since
In half a mile,
shut
use the
live
right two
down
lanes to
earlier.
turn right onto Harry McCarty
We left
Road.
You
out
was in
like
the
what was that,
live
like an hour ago, Ray? We left out of that live because, like I said, the I texted you in the back and told you it was nothing but hypocrisy going on in that live.
It was
Yeah,
Aries live.
right. Aries live.
Use the right two lanes to turn right onto Harry
I
McCarty
personally
Road,
don't
then
want to
turn left
involve
onto
you because
Exchange
I know you
Boulevard.
cool with Kappa, and I'm not cool with her. So
I mean, she had to here. This is how, Ray. This is how I live my life. When somebody give me a reason, you know what I'm saying, and because Blaze and I talk about this all the
Turn
time.
left onto
yeah, don't put your
Blaze and I
location
talk
on
about
me.
this all. I know, right? Hold on. Yeah, Blaze and I talk about this all the time. You know, there's people that, you know, Blaze deal with or you deal with that I despise. And I don't, you know what I'm saying, I don't get in it. You know what I'm saying? But until, you know, she does something, I can honestly say she always mentions my child as, you know, a beautiful child, and y'all are wrong now.
in a
My
quarter
only
mile,
thing
turn right on.
only thing now, being that she heard in that live today that K Dub was the one that called my child the R word first, I wonder what is she going to say and or do about,
Nothing.
you know, K. Okay.
Nothing,
She won't do
nothing,
nothing.
because she was supporting it when you left. So please,
I tell you right now,
she's
Dub
trying to
is her
figure out
friend.
a route. She's trying to figure out a route. Now that you in my live too, she's gonna try to figure out a route to attack you. She just knows that you about that life. You'll curse her the fuck out and you'll go hard. Most me and Blaze is a little bit more diplomatic, but today I had to curse that oompa loompa out. You're not as diplomatic as Blaze and I. So she knows that if she comes for you, she's going to really have to go hard. It's going to be every day because you be on people's top every single day. We're not the same, you know. Blaze and I take breaks.
Well, you know, like I said, I ain't gonna say that because K Dub them, they kept trying to entice a war with she and I. They kept saying, "Oh, you're scared of her. You're scared of her. You're this and you're that." So you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say that she's like, oh, I know if I deal with Kiana, I'm gonna have to deal with Kiana. You know what I'm saying? She may be sitting on ready, like, okay, that day comes. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting on, because that's how I was with some of these people on this app, like a Christy who I knew was a firecracker. I was like, okay, I already know I'm gonna have to deal with your monkey ass one day. She may know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Well,
Y'all
you might be
handle
Now,
it
I
way.
want to
I
say
tell
this. I
Blaze
don't
this
want to
all the
call.
time. Y'all handle it way more diplomatic. Y'all handle things way more diplomatic than me. Cause again, I can't deal.
I know that's why I just said you are a little bit more. You're not gonna let days and weeks go by and not say nothing.
At
You're not
all.
the type, and people know that about you. So they know if they get you started, there is gonna be like some aftermath. It's not gonna just leave off, like linger off. You're not letting shit go. So she's not just gonna come at you any type of way. There has to be a plan to come at you, Kiana. Everybody, it's clear on this app that there has to be a plan. And not that she's not prepared. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying you have to be ready to tussle with somebody who will not stop.
Well, I mean, here's my thing. Big Horseface didn't seem to think anything. She jumped herself up there and inserted, and like she was like, you know what? I know this chick is crazy, so I want that smoke. Cause I'm like, it shocked the shit. It shocked the shit out of me. That Horseface was like, where we meeting at? I'm like, are you out your fucking mind?
Hold on, who we talking about? Diamond?
Rhinestone. We don't do that.
Oh man, she
Rhinestone.
said rhinestone. I'm done.
Black rhinestone. We
But
don't do that.
Kiana,
You gotta own a diamond to be called a diamond.
is it a fact that Hoover threatened you? Because
Yes.
they're saying that he didn't threaten you. It was conflict between your husband and him.
No. How it started, Hoover and that man lied. Thank you, baby. Hold on one second, Ray.
Because I got to get this part out, because I damn sure know that Hoover threatened her. But they was like, and I was too sick yesterday to go back and forth to really tussle as much as I wanted to.
Hey y'all, no. That is a lie from the devil. And that man lied. Oh, he lied. He said I had been adding him and all this and that for days. You a fucking lie. What Hoover does, he comes into a room, right? And he'll see me in the box. He was talking cold cash shit in the comments. There she go in. There go the millionaire. There go the millionaire. There go the millionaire. And I'm like, this nigga here, always talking about my money or whatever the case is. She's always inserting herself. So I always, hit him back with some, either I say it from, in the box. I'd be like, Hoover, ain't nobody mentioned Rhinestone 3 times. Get the fuck out of here. Or something like that. So my husband had to be at home. And he started doing it in the box. He started doing it down in the chat. So I told my husband, I said, hey, here's the guy that you need to converse with. And he was like, well, I said, he always coming at me. So here, you know what I'm saying? So Hoover jumps up in the box. And he was like, what's up? He was like, drop the addy and drop the pen and all this old shit. I have somebody come and see you right now. And all this and that. And I'm like, nigga, my address been out there for the longest. Hell, you know my address. Don't play with me. And so he was like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? And cause my husband walked off. One thing I can say about Tony, he do not talk. He said it's the dumbest thing on planet Earth when you gotta be with someone to talk to them. He was like, because again, you're not gonna get nowhere. You're not gonna get nowhere with them, and then also you just giving the police motive to be like, well, they argued this day and they said these words. He was like, I don't do that, and I don't understand why you do it. That's a lot of things my husband do not understand that I do, but I do them anyway. So Tony said what he said. He was, because I said he'll be here in September, and my husband was like, well, we'll talk then, and he walked off and went on and started handling business. And so then Hoover still talking cold cash shit, and he started making a threat. And I was like, oh shit, so I'm calling my husband now, like, Tony. And so my husband's outside. He walked outside because I was on live, so he walked outside to talk business, so he couldn't hear me calling his name. So when I walked into I left out of my office and walked into our living room, I could see him standing outside on the deck talking business. So I grabbed his other phone and called our people. And, and that's when our people, I was like, this man saying, pull up, he was like, hey, just tell him where, tell him a place, it's whatever. And so, like I said, with Hoover saying he's the heir to the Hoover throne and all of this stuff that he says about Mr. Larry Hoover, we in play to figure out if this stuff is true. Because making threats and stuff like that under this man's name, like my people said, if he ain't, if he's not affiliated with the Hoover family, but I have noticed he has not come. I don't know if his page is blocked or whatever from us arguing the other day, but his ass been on the Mod Almighty ever since.
Mm-hmm. Today he was in Diamond's live talking about the black lady that was in there that was inebriated in Dom's live that day when y'all was talking to her. He was saying like he was upset with people because they didn't drag her and call all types of beats. He wanted her to be dragged.
And I hopped right up in the box and told him, Hoover, you got your fucking nerve. You're gonna come in here talking about support of women. All you do is doggone threaten and drag women. Are you hideous today? Are you for real? And he told Diamond, I'm not gonna go back and forth with this lady. I'm gonna just go ahead and leave. I don't want a problem with this lady. Yo, all of a sudden you don't want a motherfucking problem now that I don't have fucking paid money for a bounty hunter to find out who your bitch ass is. Okay.
Yeah, but he was in Diamond Live saying that today. Now I should have dragged that bitch. You should have dragged her. I'm like, why you want her to be dragged though? You tell that woman is not in her right mind.
Exactly. That is a plant. That is a plant and take down pages.
Yeah, I hear echo.
You know everybody's gonna cuss her out. It is a plant to take down pages. She know everybody's gonna cuss her out. She know what's up.
Well, they didn't drag her. And I feel like when women was telling her she was wrong and everything, but you don't have to drag somebody and diminish someone to get your point across. And that's what he wanted to happen to her. And he said that in 4K. And no, and it's like, why aren't y'all correcting his behavior? Like, why is that okay for him to want a black woman to be dragged up and down this internet for
You want to
entertainment?
know why? You want to know why he kept trying to get all of us to do it? Because he really wanted to do it himself. However, they are under scrutiny right now. They are under scrutiny. And if they wasn't under scrutiny for what they did, he would have did it him damn self.
Yes.
Tell me I'm lying.
Yes. He was so, you could tell his lips was drooling, so because he wanted to curse her out, but he can't, like you said, because he is under scrutiny. And I'm going to catch you on 4K calling a woman to be, calling a woman whatever, and I'm on that ass, Hoover. I'm making my business to be in lives you in, because I know you can't help it.
Well, he said he has more juice here in Atlanta than he have in Chicago. Mr. Hoover was head of GD. Before he was unalived, because some guy was afraid of him. He said, I ain't taking no more ass whippings when he heard one of my nephews, he slapped one of my nephews, right? And I guess he didn't know who my people were or whatever. So when the word got back to him who he slapped, he was like, oh, I ain't taking no more ass whippings. And so he automatically he unalived my other nephew, the brother, because he was head of the GD in our area or whatever. So he already knew that he was gonna it came with some consequences for slapping my nephew. So and that's why I try to tell people all the time, a scared person is a iller. Stop trying to scare people. It's weird. You know what I'm saying? In real life, I lost a nephew because they knew what his status was in that particular, you know what I'm saying, organization. And they was like, I'm just going to take him out. You know what I mean? So, of course, you know, with him being a part of that, you know, we definitely are looking into Hoover to see.
Yeah. And I keep explaining it to folks. Scared people are reactive. Stop trying to make people scared of you. Scared people will cause you more harm than someone who isn't afraid of you. I can tell you that right now. Y'all got people scared to speak out loud. They're going to go into group chats and they're going to talk anyway. Then they're going to be plotting your destruction. And there's people who know people who know people. Y'all lucky that I'm a different type of woman than I was a couple of years ago. Because some of y'all heads will be rolling.
Like I said, I don't understand why Street Geek is so. I think certain things kind of weird me out though, Ray. Like with old girl, I'm a bloodette. And I go to California twice a month. They don't even do stuff like that, but okay. And then Hoover, he's like, I be in Atlanta twice. What's this twice a month meeting thing? I mean, I know a lot of dudes that's in the world, in that life. I have yet for any of them to tell me, hey, I can't talk to you because I'm headed out of town. Like, the man I'm married to, he used to, he didn't even want nobody to know when he was going out of town, but he was definitely not affiliated with anybody. He just was going to make a business transaction, and he did, you know what I'm saying? He did announce it to the world. I just don't get people. Like, what's up with that announcing to the world? You got to go have a business meeting with a set. I don't even think that's possible, but okay.
I don't know who announces when they're trying to do something illegal. That's
so weird to me. Just like when Rhinestone was like, where we meeting at? Girl, first of all, I wanted my husband and Hoover to talk. Because I wanted my husband to know, I wanted Hoover to know my husband will support me. And he will talk to him man to man and say, now you can do whatever you want on that app, but this one right here, don't do it. It's not going to work. She has backing. But if Hoover didn't like what my husband said and it got ugly, I didn't want to be an eyewitness. So I couldn't understand why Rhinestone wanted to be an eyewitness to anything. Because either you want to be an eyewitness or you wanted to fight me, which is so weird to go from supporter, this is my supporter, to, let's buck. That's crazy to me.
I didn't
That's
understand
weird.
what happened there either, because it didn't have
She just
anything
hopped
to
up in the
do with
box.
her.
Nothing. And I think that's the part that I'm just Hoover. We know what Hoover is. He's a street geek hoe, and I wish he'd come on out the closet. But for Rhinestone, I just was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
wow.
her man. That's her man.
But you know the reason I hope not anyway, because like I told them, either she a bum because she don't save her money, all this money she reading out cash apps, illiterately reading out cash apps, or she a bum for sitting on the money that her people give her and still letting them get pay first and last month rent. Like, and you got a man? Nah. I think he is her internet muscle. I think that man is her internet muscle. I think that's what he does for her. He goes around because, like I've been telling him, but ain't nobody call her name 3 times. You don't need to come over here. Anytime somebody mention her name 3 times, here you come. And I think he comes around so he can shut down pages so she can stay up. But like I told him, baby, it's up and it's stuck now, baby. I got the black market on your ass now. And then that live go down yesterday. Didn't that bitch go down? It did.
But I don't even know if he the muscle though. I can't call him the muscle because she the one running around here trying to take up for him. Remember when I was just telling you, she came in this live trying to take up for him that had nothing to do with her at all.
Yeah, she came in my live.
She's the internet muscle.
She came in my live when we were talking about him being the one who made that threat against Nosy. She came up here like, Blaze, where's the receipts? Where's the receipts? Now this is the second time. Now she coming up and addressing you because your man and him is having a conversation. It's all weird to me.
But didn't want to fight. Literally said she wanted to fight Kiana. I never seen her do that.
It's more than an internet relationship. I'll tell you that. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Ain't nobody can convince me otherwise. Ain't no way. I'm talking about let's fight for a man that ain't. When I was saying that he threatened Kiana, they were saying he didn't. I'm like, he did threaten Kiana. That man is super dangerous. He's a threat. He is a violent human being.
Turn that off. Can you hear me, Ray?
Oh, I can hear you now.
Okay, perfect. I turned the Bluetooth out. I'm gonna be honest with you. On Saturday, I was out, you know what I'm saying, showing homes, right? And I happened to be scrolling like I was when I just found you. And I heard Chastity talking about Kiana. She said she was over in Dime Live saying she don't even come over here. She don't do the morning show. And here go Dime instead of, and listen, people have accused me of stuff in Rhinestone room before, and I'm not lying. That lady, that's why I liked her, because she would always take up for me. She'd be like, y'all know Kiana terrorized this app, y'all. You know, so she always say something like that, but be laughing, right? So she wound up saying, I know Kiana didn't. She the messiest person on this app, baby. I broke my damn ankle damn near hopping up in that box so fast. I was like, Diamond, I know you playing. And she thought, I said, listen, you on my shit list. I'm gonna be real with you because I just made you $200 last Saturday. So you should have told Chastity, I don't believe you because Kiana was just in here. And I know damn well you remember somebody that make you some money.
What's up,
I know damn well you remember somebody made you $200. So why didn't she say that like, nah, Chastity? But no, the reality is, Rhinestone is scared. You can see it in her face. You can feel it in her actions. She's afraid. She can't break out of that bubble of the kind of grimy supporter group. She can't break out. And she doesn't realize when she get rid of them, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Kiana, maybe you might be able to answer this question. Remember when Diamond, I was going to ask Tea Time, but I think she's busy. There was a group trying to buy the contract of Diamond's reality show or something like that. Do you remember that group name?
No, because I really think all of that type of stuff was a farce because hear me out, Blaze. What the fuck could they buy? Diamond Rhinestone cannot hold a show by herself. The same way about Ella. They was like, if the people don't come over there and bring their cases, if all the top supporters don't come over there, you ain't got no court show. Well, baby, if them doggone gutter snipes do not, what do she have? Not to mention, this woman can't even read the cash that's sitting in her phone.
Please.
Bro code. Thank you. That's what I wanted to ask you, T-Time. Bro code. Is Hoover part of the bro code? Is what's the other dude's name? Corey part of the bro code?
I don't know. Listen, I don't know none of the bro codes because when I hung around in lower panel with Peter, Lower, Saul, Omega. I don't know none of the rest of the guys. I don't fuck with Guru. Everybody know I don't fuck with Guru, and that's it. I don't know nobody else. Right. I only know Lower.
I don't know none of them either. I remember when T-Time was telling me that they were trying to buy her contract or something like that.
How the hell somebody gonna be able to buy something that exactly? What is it? Thank you, darling. What is it to buy a woman sitting in an 80? And I'm gonna be redundant as fuck until y'all really clock what going on. A woman that's sitting on a Boost mobile phone paying $40 a month auto draft and an $80 chair that she don't even get up and fix up. You know, like if you want to have a little talk show or whatever, you're gonna get. I mean, honestly, T-Time and them be putting. Listen, we can say what we want to say, but at least Slim had a goddamn whole setup, clouds and shit, lights and stars, and moons and shit like that.
He might have been in the storage unit, but it was
maybe he knew he had a baby coming. Maybe that was his way of manifesting a baby without them goddamn clouds and stars and moons and shit. I'm just saying, Slim had a better. If Slim had stayed out of Slim way, Slim would have been more marketable than fucking Diamond. Keep your green screen, Cam. They be catching that background. They be watching that background. I'm just being real. Diamond, she get hear me out, bitch. What is it you gonna say? You ask somebody to hear you out, then therefore you should already have your thought process together. I'm just being real. I mean, I'm just saying, y'all, you got your microphone. T-Time got her microphone. She hit that some bitch so fast to be like, mute. You know what I'm saying? All of that. You know? I don't know what the heck. Diamond sit over there like she, you know what I'm saying? She literally be looking like she in a rest home a lot of days like, I'll just, when y'all shoot me and put me out my misery. I mean, damn. But like I tell people, they like, well, how do you know if she has some money or not? When a motherfucker, either you ain't got no money or you ain't got no peace. Because if you almost about to cough up a lung and you 2 shakes away from calling the funeral home, this motherfucker is laying in the bed.
Honey, you breaking up. Breaking up, darling.
I'm coming out.
You gotta. You only got two lines.
Yeah, when she driving, she gets a bad signal.
I'm laughing because T-Time's mic is her co-star. I swear to God. That damn mic be everywhere. Be between her boobs, hanging over her head, on the side of her, under her chin.
What the
hell? Might be moving around, y'all.
Let me tell you, T-Time be knocking the shit at that goddamn microphone. That microphone be beat the shit. She be pop, pop. I'm talking about for real. That thing get hit so goddamn hard. I be like, wow.
You hit that mic so damn hard.
No, I mean, yeah, she be pop. I be like, God damn. Tap the baby. It'll do the same thing if you tap it. She popping the shit out that microphone.
I be dying too. That damn mic is her co-star. I don't care what nobody say. She be up there with that mic.
I'm trying to figure where the hell is Diamond microphone?
I never seen Diamond with a microphone.
She don't have one.
Oh, I about to say I never seen her with one.
Tea time though, she be
The
hitting
fuck,
that
little
mic.
scatter-
Everybody laugh because that's what made me laugh the most. You breaking up. You breaking up.
Right. Right, can you hear me?
Huh? You come back
Right.
in.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
This bitch done gave these folks an Amazon wish list for her an apartment.
Oh my God.
Ah, girl.
She had a whole unboxing for it. She had a whole live unboxing for it.
Yes. And they said,
I remember that.
I don't care what nobody say. That bitch is the scammer of the century. They was, just unboxing all they shit they got. Bitch, you move from apartment to apartment. The fuck you need a virtual housewarming for? Yo, I can't deal. I don't understand. And they cleared that motherfucker. They cleared that whole list out. Niggas is gullible. I see why people do what they do now.
I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, I hear you, Tea Time. I hear you, T, and the time. Just because somebody wants to do something doesn't always mean you should let them. Let me tell you something. I tell everybody, I'm the dime rhinestone of Facebook. I've had the stalker. I've had people. I've had it all. I've had people. I'm gonna send you. No. You're not gonna send me nothing because first of all, you know what I'm saying. God bless you. You know, but I got it. I'm good. I got more than you. So why should I take what little you have? Mm-hmm. No, I'm not finna do that. I don't see how she do it. She knows some of them people. I mean, even that big twisted
Every time she about to start going in,
the Lord cut her off.
We tried. But yeah, so I mean, I don't even. If people like Lady Activate, that you come around and say her crazy. But okay, I'm glad you said hot tea with Hennessy. Then why the fuck has the app been dragging Sugar Miracles? Y'all motherfuckers been out here saying that lady scamming. And to take up for Trina, goofy ass too. If y'all know these folks scamming, why the hell you keep sending? You can keep your money in your pocket. But when it comes to the motherfucking content creators, the first thing fly out y'all mouth. But when it comes to the people in the comments, the supporters, they can't get support from but 1 to 2
Kiana,
people.
You shut your ass up. She scammed me too, Kiana. I sent that motherfucker some money. And
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Y'all sugar
you kiss my ass. You kiss my ass. I want my money back. You tell her she finna get it. I'm finna send her ass a cash app request.
How much did you give her, Kev?
That ain't none of your goddamn business.
And I wasn't asking that to be mean. I was asking that like, you know, if I have to pay it back, I will.
Sugar Miracles. What's wrong with Sugar Miracles?
Yeah, I showed receipts and everything this morning, goddammit. Cause see, I give away a lot of money on the back end, and I don't say shit. And the only reason I said something about this is because she scammed me. She's scamming every goddamn body. So I was like, something clicked. I was like, is this the same lady? So I went and checked my receipts and shit like that. I went and looked at my receipts. Yeah, and then so when I checked my receipts and shit like that, I said, this the same one, and it's the same story, the same excuse, and all kinds of some other stuff. So Kiana, I ain't studying that shit you talking about. She around here, she scamming motherfuckers and shit like that.
Damn. Okay, hold on. Hear me, like you said, give me a ticket too. How is she scamming when she says, I'm a grieving mother of a child who's disabled and passed away? That did happen. It happened. She lost
She
two
sent me videos of it.
severely disabled children.
Well, I need a timeline. I need to know. I need a timeline.
Cerebral palsy. He passed in 2019. and the daughter with Down syndrome passed in
Somebody said
2020.
Kiana working with Sugar Miracle on the back end.
Yes, honey, but let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Sugar getting on my goddamn nerve because I'm telling, like, why is you out here asking folks for $37? These motherfuckers be raising $3,700 and $37,000. If you gonna do it, goddamn, do it. At least by the time they catch on to your ass, you can be one day gone. Shit, you asking for fucking $37. That's what I'm mad with her ass for. Fuck you around here asking for $37 goddamn dollars for. If you don't hit these motherfuckers, Trina hit them in one day for they said $5,800. Goddamn, kick it up. Kick it up.
Well, she damn sure got more than $37 out of me.
Well, damn. I mean, only $37 though. That ain't really no scamming if she asking for that little bit of money.
Bitty money. That's why I'm like, how you a scammer if you be asking for little shit when you be sitting in 4K watching people give out $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $6,000? What the fuck? That make me of having, like, my daughter would not be disabled if she hadn't had a stroke at 2 weeks. She was born 2 pounds 7 ounces, and that put a lot of strain and stress on her. So she wound up having a bleed on the brain at 2 weeks old. So that's why she's disabled. But other than that, she would have been a normal, natural child. But there are people who have children who have disability because the disability is a genetic trait that runs through their bloodline. So y'all could be picking on someone who is disabled.
No, Kiana. Aside from that, there are people that actually have genuine needs.
Screen, y'all. Gift alive.
There are people that actually have genuine needs that extend beyond you going to every platform that you come across that you see dropping gifts and jumping in their inbox and stuff like that.
I feel you, but Kev. But Kev, hear me out.
Real quick.
Okay, I got you.
I feel like she manipulated me, and I don't like feeling like somebody manipulated me. I feel like she manipulated me based off of whatever story she derived, and she used that to play on me, and I don't like it.
I get that.
Can I say this?
Okay, go ahead, Grant.
So, thank you for allowing me to speak, and thank you for bringing me up, Ray. Love you, Blaze.
Of course. You don't love me, Granny?
Yeah, I love you. I love you, Ray. I love you. I just wanted to come up because in 2009 I lost my father, right? And I'm a daddy's girl. I'm the baby girl, and I found him. So yes. I blacked out from when I left his apartment to when I ended up at my son's dad's job. I don't even know how I got there, which is horrible, right? It's been, I don't even know how long it's been since 2009. Like, when I think about him, I don't think right. I can't tell you what day it was. Only reason why I know it's 2009 is because my sister, she has to remind me, because to me, your father is the only man on this planet that's ever going to unconditionally, literally love you, like, and accept you for all your flaws. And it was so devastating. So I cannot imagine, I have 3 sons. I cannot imagine not one being gone. My brother passed when I was 6, and it ruined my family. You know, it didn't ruin it like it was like, oh, you know, it caused divorce. No, it just ruined them as parents. So Kev, his feelings are valid, and Kiana's feelings are valid. But I just think that we should think about that. You know, I was trying not to jump up in this conversation, but when I heard her and when I heard the situation, I cried. And I'm not trying to pull on nobody's heartstrings, but I guess I'm just a reminder of just remembering to if you don't have nothing nice to say, just remember that there's somebody on the other end that might get hurt by what you're saying. Like, I can't tell you what you've lost. I haven't. So because I haven't had that loss, I'm not going to judge her for what she's doing. That's just me. Thank you, Ray. Thank you so much for letting me come up here and say that. And
let me say this also, Ray. I don't know if my reception is good or not. I'm still in the backwoods. But let me say this. When you lose children, right, you try to keep busy. But when you're no longer busy, that is like the biggest prevalent thought on your mind. My mother lost my sister 34 years ago. May was 34 years. My mama was doing good, in the early 90s or whatever, because it happened in 1990. She did good all through like the 90s. Round about 2003, she basically ate herself into oblivion, grief, you know what I'm saying? Just trying, you know what I'm saying? But see, Sugar Miracles is in that house by herself.
Mm-hmm.
There's no one that lives with her. There's nothing. The little girl's room is right across the hall from her. So when you don't have, and that's probably why she hops on this app. And then let's be clear. Now, I think all of y'all can agree with me. If you stay on messy TikTok long enough, you're going to be like, these niggas giving out some money over here. How could I be down? I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like a Brandy Norwood thing, like, shit, how can I be down? So she probably just said, hey, this is what I'm going through. Y'all keep me, laughing and keep me upbeat, keep me alive. But I don't want the very thing that probably kept this lady from harming herself years ago when she first lost a child to be the very thing that makes her
I'm not
harm
going for that
herself.
shit. That shit seems predatory.
But how though? I'm just saying, like, she came to you because you have a big platform. She came to me. I don't have a big platform, but she figured I had some money. She came, Ray, she hit you?
Yes.
Okay, she came to Ray. Ray got a big platform, Diamond, Nitra. She did her rounds. But last time I checked, that was 24 hours in a day, 30 days in a damn month.
Hold on, to be fair, she never asked me for any money. She just talked to me about her deceased daughter.
Okay.
And sent pictures of her. So I can say this. Sometimes your brain knows someone is passed on, but your heart hasn't caught up with it yet. And I've experienced that. My father passed away. Logically, I knew, right? But it took me a minute in my heart for my heart to say, okay, my dad is gone.
But Ray,
she not only... Hold on, Kev. And so I can see, like right now, she just was in my inbox on Instagram, talking about her daughter, and I just listened to her. So I don't know if it's her scamming or she's just like catching up with the grief.
Right.
I can't speak to that. You know what I mean? I don't want to speak to that anyway, but.
Right. Not only, because the first time she asked me for money, I sent it to her. She then sent me another text message asking me for some money so that she can go out of town. At least lie to me. Make me think it's an emergency, right? Don't you got that comfortable that quick to where you now asking me for money to go out of town.
I don't think she has an income, guys. I think what is.
What does that do with the price of rice?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. This is like context. I don't believe she has an income in general. I think she lost her job from what she told me. So I don't think she has an income. I think that part of her asking is because she really doesn't have it. It's not like some people up here asking and they do have the money. They just don't want to spend what they have. I think she just doesn't have any money.
I'm sorry, my bad, y'all.
And so...
Where we going, Kevin, to the club? What we doing?
I don't know. I don't know enough about it, but I do know that she talks about her daughter.
Kevin, this is not necessarily directed towards you, but when you say she had the nerve to ask me for money to go out of town, what's the difference in these big content creators telling their supporters, oh, we need money to go out of town, we need money for a lawyer, we need money for a prom dress, we need money for earbuds, we need money for Oculus, we need money for all of this shit.
Trina,
well, I can't speak to that because I've never done that. So
hello, Ray.
And I've sat in your room and no, you don't. I've sat in your room and no, you don't.
My apologies. Other creators may have their own motivation.
And I'm on my lunch break.
Yeah.
Okay, Cam, while you're here, I want to ask you this question. being that you never have done that, why would you think that Drop was talking about you when she was talking about the big content creators? Because you don't
Because okay,
necessarily move how a lot
hold
of
up,
them move.
Kiana, let me answer your question. Don't analyze the question and ask me and then analyze it. Let me answer the question because the context was about me and Rick. It would be different if the conversation
Oh,
was a general conversation when the comment was made. When the comment was made, the conversation itself, which was on his live was about me and Rick and our platforms. And so she followed that up with that comment in the comments, which referred to actually what he was talking about. So it wasn't her comment wasn't general. It was, even though it wasn't specific. Something doesn't have to be specific or general, for me to know what who they're talking about or what they're saying. There's no such thing as a subliminal comment as long as the person you talking to know that you talking to their motherfucking ass.
okay, let me say this. I'll get up in the box and I'll say stuff like, I wish that girl Bound for Greatness would mute because I can hear myself.
My
And
apologies.
I might
My
say,
apologies, ma'am.
no worries, sweetheart. I might say all these damn content creators ain't shit. I like Blaze. I like Ray. I like you, Kev. I don't mean you. I don't mean y'all.
That was different.
I got my mind set on the ones I'm thinking about, but I might just, instead of trying to name all of them, I might say some shit like,
The fact that you
oh,
didn't say
all
my
they ass
name
full of
is
shit.
offensive, Kiana. The fact that you didn't say my name, I'm gonna drop because I don't
You
got
know
time
your
for
ass
this.
is full of shit, T. You know you full of shit. No,
Oh
you
wait,
full
no,
of shit.
hold on, one second, real quick. Let me just let Bound. She said she had a lunch break. Bound, what did you need to say?
Hello, Ray. Hello, panel. This is my first time up here. I do enjoy listening to you, Miss Ray. I just wanted to speak to the young lady about the young lady and the grief. And while I don't agree with scamming people because that's just not the way to go, I do understand grief. I lost my daughter 2 years ago, and that's just not something you recover from overnight. I lost my job. I became homeless. And many days I wanted to get on this app and beg, but my pride won't let me do it. I can't do it. I had to go get a job. But I definitely understand grief. And if she's lost 2 children, that's a pain that I would not wish on another person. I battle every day just to get up. I peel myself up out the bed just to go to my job every day because I have to, because my daughter had a 6-month-old baby that I have to raise now. And so, while, like I said, I don't agree.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. I don't agree with scamming. I don't. But I definitely understand that pain. And I just don't agree with people bashing somebody ain't no telling where she at mentally. I ended up in the hospital 2 or 3 times behind wanting to just leave here. Because that's just, it's a different type of pain.
I do want to say this to y'all. That psych meds, you never know who you are again after taking. I tell anybody, you can get you something from a dude in a 8-ball jacket on the side of a road, and I trust it more than that stuff that come from these white coat doctors, because when they get you on their stuff, you'll never see yourself again. So y'all have no clue what type of meds they may have put her on to handle the grief, and it just may have effed her up. And like I said before, she also may have a special needs trait.
Grief will make you do things you
Yeah,
never
she may
thought you
have a
would do.
special needs
It
trait
will
because
push you into a
she birthed
place.
2 people with special needs.
Yes. And so, you
You know,
guys,
can
I
I
just
say
wanted
this?
to throw
Hold on
that
a second.
out
One
there. Thank you
second.
all. I enjoy
Bound for
listening to you
greatness.
all. I'm sorry.
One second. To be fair, I see some comments that seem a little heartless. Nobody can tell someone how to deal with grief. Grief looks different on every person and is an individual journey. So some people may lose a child, and like Bound for Greatness, she said she grieved and then she found a job. Some people don't know how to bounce back from that. And no one can tell someone how to respond to grief. And it literally isn't linear. You could feel good one day and then be down in the dumps for the next 3 months. And so I just feel like You know, give people grace. Should she be scamming? Absolutely not. Is it a scam if she tells you really what it really is? No, it is not. It's up to you to give her money or not give her money. But I feel like there's a lot of people up here that are begging and pleading for money on a regular basis just to go to Florida on vacation.
Hello.
Patrick,
Or to
oh,
pay
excuse
their
me,
car
sorry.
back or to get a
Got
new
sneezing
car.
all over the place.
And that's what upsets me. In that live
I
the
don't
other
know. I
day,
just think
because
there's a
Sugar,
double
she was
standard.
dropped
Wait,
down
hold
in a
on,
New
Key.
York
Hold
State.
on, Key. Hold
I'm
on. I
sorry.
didn't finish my thought. I just feel like there's a double standard because we watch this happen on a daily basis. People are asking for money to get this, help with this, help me buy a couch, help me buy a car, help me get my body done, help me do this, help me do that, and nobody's talking about that. But this is like somebody who doesn't have any type of presence on the internet, and I just feel like why diminish her? And isn't it enough?
I don't
Like
see
to
that kind of
me,
stuff though.
to me, I'm not saying you, Kev. I'm saying to me, she really isn't a person that you really should attack because I don't think she is emotionally capable of dealing with anymore. Some people just don't have the capacity. And I think I'm personally going to step light over this conversation because I know what she shared with me. And her capacity is very limited. And I don't want to be the cause of somebody doing something harmful to themselves. And this is why I say, there by the grace go, I go, you go, everybody. And I've been there before. I've attempted to take my life at one point. So I don't know her mindset. I know what she shares with me. And I think that this I'm not gonna participate in this one because I didn't even know who y'all was talking about at first, but now I really know who you talking about. I looked at some of our messages, and I think that y'all gonna feel really bad if this woman decides to hurt herself. She really doesn't feel like she has anything to lose anyway.
That part. The Bible says, show no mercy will be shown. If she came on this app and was getting major guap, I would understand it. But baby, asking for 37 here, 47 there, 107 there, in the grand scheme of things, that ain't no damn money. People throw more than that in these little battles that TikTok takes 60%, 70% of.
That's easy for you to say when it ain't your money, Keon.
I mean, hey, again, I'm not a giver on this app because everybody got a story, but she won. Ray, well, matter of fact, Ray, thank you, Ray. Ray won 100. She won 50. And I asked Ray, can she have her 100? Because Ray wasn't trying to get her $100. She was like, I get Ray said, I ain't nobody spend a little ass $100. So I said, Ray, do you mind if Ray said, yeah, you can give it to her. So I don't feel like I necessarily got
nobody that.
What you say, Ray?
I said you ain't need to tell that.
I'm just saying, I was like, Ray, you gonna ever get this money? And you was like, oh. I said, well, this I was gonna give it to this other lady. And you was like, yeah, do that. You can do that. Yeah. I was like, okay, cool. So she won $150, or she won 50, and Ray donated 100. You know what I mean? So I don't feel God. You know what I'm saying? But I felt when she came in my box, I just, I felt something was off. I'm not gonna lie, because again, I was just like, whoa.
Well, if I could clear something up real quick, right? Because I'm reading Granny's comment in the comments. Then don't donate, but don't do her like this. First of all, most y'all would have never known that I gave her money if it didn't come out that she's going around the app using people in the same capacity. I give a lot of money out on this app on the back end, and y'all would never know it. I'll get dogged out by people that I've given money to and don't say shit. So this has nothing to do with me doing or anybody doing. I can't speak for anybody else, but this has nothing to do with me doing her any kind of way. So I don't appreciate that narrative being drawn at all. If you're gonna, it's one thing to be traumatized from something and be dealing with something and be grieving from something, and everybody having their own way of grieving. It's a whole nother thing when you're using that grief to manipulate the mindsets and the thought processes and the emotions of people based off of situations and circumstances that you may have experienced along the way. To saddle people with your burdens is not right. If you have a genuine need at the time, that's one thing. But to tell me that your daughter passed away, this, that, and the other, and it was 4 years ago, but yet eh, don't snow me. Don't snow me. Don't manipulate me. If you want, do the same thing you did when you wanted to go out of town. Just tell me you need some money to go out of town. Whatever. I don't care. But don't use me and then go with that same excuse that you use with me. You go around the app using that same excuse with everybody that you can on the app to see just how much you can accumulate. And there's nothing nobody can say to me to make me think that that's right.
So here's the thing.
You have a right to respond. Now, let me say this. I personally wasn't talking about your situation. I don't even know about your situation, to be quite fair. I was really referring to the fact that I now know who you guys are talking about, and I know that she is just not okay. And so I want to speak to that part. I'm never going to say, okay, well, you've been scammed. Be silent on being scammed. That's not my take on any of that. And you have a right to speak to what has happened to you. So I would never silence anybody's voice. And so the same way I won't silence your voice, the same way I'm not going to silence my voice on what I think about her situation, because I have full access to how she's been feeling as of late. And so that's what I'm speaking to, not trying to make you sound like a bad person or anything. I'm speaking to what I
speaking to the person in the comments. I was speaking to the person in the
You were
comments.
speaking to me. So here's the thing. When I said that, I didn't say your name. So if you felt hit, then you're gonna holler. No, I didn't interrupt you. I didn't interrupt you. I didn't interrupt you. I did not. I'm not gonna lose my account. I got a big live tomorrow. I'm not gonna argue.
Yeah, don't play in my face.
Don't play in my face. Now, I've had situations where I've needed help, but I've also had situations where I've given help. If I give money to people and I have Cash App receipts, not so I can show people how much money I used to have before all this mess, but when I've dropped $300 or $50 to multiple people, not just five, to multiple people, especially during the time that Texas had their first winter storm and they were struggling, I never went back and said, what did you use my $50 for? What did you use my $300 for? If people were saying stuff about them, I literally, first off, I don't be paying attention to any of that stuff. If I give my money, I give my money. I'm not gonna chase behind it. So I'm not gonna feel like I'm scammed. Now, if they do come back a second time, I do agree with that. That's when they start taking advantage of your kindness. However, like I said, like she has, like, I don't even know how many followers she has, but you have a huge platform. Many people have a huge platform and they have had Cash App goals. And I'm pretty sure you guys don't sit there and say, you know what, you guys, we ain't got no food in our refrigerator. Can y'all meet my Cash App goal of $300
What does that have to do with the price of rice?
It has to do with the fact that you're talking about what she needed the money for.
I never said that. I never said that.
How you feel. In general,
I never said that. I never said that.
You was talking about her going on a trip. You said you wanted her to lie. You said you would rather her.
No,
see, that's what I'm saying. I don't argue
Ray.
with people my age because I expect more from you. I literally expect more from you.
Again, you're attributing something.
Ray.
Again, as I'm responding to what you said.
I'm not going to argue.
As I'm responding to what you said.
Hold on, Granny. Hold on a second.
Yeah, as I'm responding to what you said.
Hold on a second, Kev. Listen, I don't mind everybody having a say, but everybody has to be respectful. Nobody should be cutting each other off. We're adults. So she was talking. Kev, give her a chance to finish her thought. And by all means, you can say whatever you need to say after that, as long as it's in respect and as long as it's respecting her. But this cutting off stuff, I don't like that over here. We need to be respectful and everybody can be heard. So Granny, what were you saying? Because I didn't get to hear the last part.
Thank you. So when we're looking at the pockets of the people that we give it to, when we're saying, well, you should lie, we're paying attention to what they spent it on or what they're asking it for. If you're truly giving from the kindness of your heart, you shouldn't chase behind what they did with it. I mean, I don't know. I've never done that. Like if my sister asked me for $20, I'm not going to be like, well, what you need it for? and then go see if she spent it on what she said she needed it for. Like, it is what it is. Like, we have platforms where I could crowdfund, I could put up cash apps, I could do these live streams that talk about, you know, all the stuff going on in these TikTok streets. I could do that and I could make the money.
Gotcha.
And it's not, you know, but some people don't have that. And when we do have this amount of people that follow us, or people that we influence, it isn't fair for someone that not only is going through grief, but also that doesn't have a large platform. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that you don't have the right to feel. Like I said before, your feelings are valid, but I am agreeing with a lot of people that are just like, hey, it's a lot.
Okay. All right. Can I speak now?
Yeah, go ahead, Kev.
Okay, because that's a bunch of crap. I never once said anything about where she spent it, what she did with the money, or anything like that. So you're manipulating the conversation to try to accentuate a point that I never made. I never once said anything about what she did with it. I never even gave an amount of what she needed. Y'all don't know how much I even sent her. So don't manipulate the conversation just to get people to lean to your side of it, right? I don't know. I know, you know, you've been on my platform before, according to some one of my mods in the comments. I don't quite remember you, but they remember the conversation, and you were quite combative over there as well. So, but I don't remember you. But nevertheless, this has absolutely nothing to do with what she did with the money that I sent her, because I never once pointed that out, never mentioned it, never said an amount or
I gotta
anything
correct
like
you,
that.
Kev. You know, we know we're friends, but you did say she had a
Hold up,
lot of
Kiana.
nerve.
Hold up. Let me finish.
But
Let
you
me
said
finish.
she didn't ask you about
Hold
going.
Key, let him finish though.
Let me finish.
please.
Let me finish.
Don't make me work too hard, y'all. I don't care.
Call me a bald-faced lie in a minute. Call me a bald-faced, snaggletooth, bare-mouth ass lie in a minute. Yeah, that's what you do. As for right now, again, I never once questioned that. My point is that I felt like she manipulated me, versus instead of just telling me that whatever situation she had going on at the time, she used a situation or a circumstance that she's experienced a while ago, 4 years ago, and attributing it or bringing it into the conversation now to garner my sympathy and my empathy toward her, so that it pulls my emotions. I felt manipulated. And I have a right to feel that way. So for Granny to sit down there and say that I'm pocket watching her is completely manipulative. And it has nothing to do with the price of rice, because I never once questioned what she did with the money.
Wait, I don't. Kev, to be fair, you sure it's Granny who was being combative on your platform?
I'm going, as I indicated when I said it. I said one of my mods just brought it to my attention in the comments, and said, and I didn't say that I remembered it. I said I don't even recall her, is what I said.
Yeah, I'm not combative.
See, y'all sure do get a lot of stuff messed up over here. I don't know if I like it here, cause y'all sure be twisting the nigga words and shit.
Excuse me, Kev, don't do that, because I asked the question. That's what I'm doing. I'm asking questions to confirm. I asked. I didn't make a statement.
Can I say something about that, Ray? So I think they may have gotten me confused with someone else, because the same way I'm talking now is the same way I spoke to you then. And even though you're bringing that up, it doesn't take away the fact of being kind. That's it. You could just be kind. You see a woman who lost 2 kids that might be fragile a little bit mentally, and all I'm saying is be kind. If that's manipulative to you, then I'll be manipulative. With that being said, Ray, I appreciate you so much for allowing me to come back up. I'm gonna go ahead and do my thing. I'm in the middle of creating my second coloring book, so it's heavy, Ray. It's pretty heavy. It's. I'm glad that you're the host for it. All right.
All right. Thanks, Granny.
Thank you.
Now, Kiana, what you were saying?
Okay, Kev, you mentioned she had a lot of nerve asking you about money to go out of town, so that was pointing out.
That was the second time, Kiana. That was the second time she hit me up for money, not the first.
Right. But I was just saying, Now, this is
I was telling you what she said in the message. It wasn't me bringing up what she said. That's what she said in the message that she sent me. That's what she wrote to me. So I was just reciting what she wrote to me. I wasn't pointing it out or questioning it. She sent that to me.
okay. So this hear me out. I got my diamond on. Rhinestone on. Hear me out. Earlier you said first you said she asked about for necessities, and then you said and now you're gonna ask me about going out of town, but then we turn around and say, hey, just don't snow me, tell me the truth. But you pointed out that you didn't appreciate her wanting your money to go out of town.
Exactly. I have a right to say that. I have a right to, but what I'm saying is, I wasn't pointing. Like when she asked me for money the first time, and I actually sent her the money. I didn't question her or anything. She said that she needed for this, that, and some other stuff. I didn't ask her to prove it and this, that. I just sent her whatever she said she needed, and I left it alone. It was the second time that she requested money, and then it's almost like now I'm an ATM. I need this to go out of town, or like we fucking or something. I don't know,
Yeah.
but. I'm just keeping it a buck.
I count that in the. I just want to point it out because I was like, you seem like you were saying, I ain't even get the boots, so I got
Exactly what the hell I'm saying. Shit.
Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Hey Ray, I love you, boo. Hey Queen. Hey y'all.
I just was blocking some people.
Ooh.
So how many people have? Hold on, just one second. How many people have given? Like, is this a whole? Like, she's in a lot of people's inbox.
It's a
asking
lot,
for money?
baby. It's Ray. It's a lot, baby. It's a lot.
That's why I came up in your panel because
She never asked me, guys. I'm gonna be honest. She never asked me for a cent. She only asked me to listen.
No,
and that's what I've been doing.
No, I got proof. I was up on Missy, Me and Live. They blocked me, and I had proof. And if y'all don't remember Shark, SHARK, how you spell his name? She came in my panel. I gave her some money, but I thought her daughter had just passed away, right?
Thank you very much.
When they came in my live, it was like she's a scammer and all that type of stuff. They put me on Reddit and everything else like that. And then my people gave her money too. I got Shirka Mirror number. So
thank you very much. Ray up here making it seem like a meat man.
I got her number, her real number, and I just got off the phone with her just a minute ago.
No, sorry, y'all. This is serious, but somebody said she took their money.
I'm gonna put it on the backdrop. You hold on. I put it.
Well, hold on a second. I gotta big you, but one thing I just read is somebody said that she took their money
I ain't got no heart.
Somebody said she took their money and then blocked them.
I didn't even get a chance to talk yet, and I'm sad about that because I've been very polite. And I'm mute.
Wait, what happened? X-Files, what you say?
I said I didn't even get a chance to talk yet, and I've been very polite, but I'm gonna mute.
Go ahead, T. I'm sorry. Though I'm sorry. Somebody in my comments said that she took their money and then blocked them. That's not funny, but
man, I'm gonna be
serious, y'all. No,
she has never asked me for money. And I guess that's the benefit, of being on HUD, Section A, and low income all at the same time because nobody asks you for anything. That's just that, But what I wanted to say was in response to what Kiana was saying earlier, like with the when creators do, do stuff for trips and stuff like that. I agree with Kiana. I think that, I don't really care. Like people do ask me for stuff and I do help people. I don't help everybody because I can't help everybody. But I've helped a lot of people just like Kev as well. But what it is, a lot of times with the trips and the airplanes, stuff like that, the supporters just want to support. They don't, a lot of times we don't ask them for anything, and I know we don't have to take it, but a lot of times they just want to help. They just want to help do stuff for us. And sometimes you can say no, but sometimes, of course, you may say yes. But that's where the Amazon wish list and all that stuff, it be the supporters that be like, make a wish list. Can you please make a wish list? Can you please do a Cash App goal? We want to, they want to help. They just want to, they just want to support. So I just want to say that a lot of times it's not that we're asking people. People support us so heavy, they just want to be able to do something for us nice to feel like, like they're giving back. They feel like our time is just as valuable and that they are giving back to us sometimes too. So
Hey,
I
Miss
just want
C,
to say that.
Miss Ray, can I address Miss C? And I love you
Yeah.
too. Baby, I love y'all supporters. Baby, I don't ask for gifts. I don't have my cash app. I gave my hard earned money, baby, to the damn woman. And I got scammed and I got bullied and up on Reddit and Shark Pay. I got dog. I didn't ask my people to nothing because I don't ask for gifts. I don't ask for likes. I don't ask for followers.
I'm begging for it all. I'm begging for
Nah,
the
not right
cash
about
app.
now. I'm about to
I'm
beg
begging for
too
the
now.
follow.
I'm about to
Me
beg now
too.
too. I need my coins back.
Shit, I'm begging for it all. I'm begging for the
Well, Kevin,
taps.
gonna
I'm
send
begging
me
for the shares.
Kevin, gonna send me $50 because my other page got blocked because of her and Trina, that nappy bonnet bitch. I'ma whoop her ass. She need to go get her child. Kevin,
Not
send me
the nappy
$50 for
bonnet.
that.
What Trina do this
Yeah,
time?
mind that bitch. I was in messing, man at all in that
Well,
bitch.
I ain't got nothing to do with
I'm
that. I ain't
grown
got
fucking
nothing to do
high,
with that. I
y'all.
ain't
Hey,
got nothing to do
boo,
with
yeah,
that.
I'm gonna whoop her ass. Yeah,
That ain't got nothing to
big
do with me. Hey,
Alabama.
hey,
Give
this
me
is
Right,
Kevin.
the
Kevin, send me $50, Kevin.
the
right,
views
Not
of the
the
panel
nappy
does not
bonnet. That's what
reflect
Kevin,
the
I
send me
views of
laughed
the
fifty
at.
panel.
dollars on Brown
The
Sugar
right,
views of the
0305.
panelists does not reflect the views of the panelists.
Kevin,
right. Somebody
Kevin,
said Demetria got to be related to Bryson.
you got me fucked up. I ain't
He
related
said
to
that
Bryson.
nappy bonnet, child. Ain't no way.
It got that motherfucker. That damn butter got more air than anything. Then the bitch wanna cry and then put a child up on there. Then wanna talk about how much my pocket. Bitch, I don't call for
Tap the
nothing.
screen.
Oh, I'm
You
sorry,
you
baby.
you is not finna get me up here
Now
talking about no black
Ray
woman
don't
bonnet.
like
You
Ray
crazy,
don't
bro?
like
You
us
got
calling each other the B
shit.
words now. We can't
Yeah,
say the
no,
B word. Ray don't
I
like
make the
that.
exceptions. I make the exceptions for two people that I really don't care for.
I'm about to
And Trina
laugh.
is
I'm
one of
about to
them.
pass out.
If
I
you don't
hate
want
you,
one,
Ray.
ain't no exceptions. If you don't want one woman being called a bitch, you can't none of them be
You
called
can't
now.
tell me how to run my platform,
Well,
Kev.
damn.
That's not gonna
Well,
work.
damn then. Well. I guess that's my cue. I guess I'll see y'all on the other side of TikTok.
I'm still laughing at her being Bryson.
That's the first thing
I'm not
I thought when
Bryson,
I heard
though.
her talking. That's the first thing
Like,
I thought when I heard her talking.
man,
Oh my god.
like, no, for real, for real. That bunny. I said bunny. I didn't call her no itch. I said bunny, not itch.
Yeah, she ain't calling no B. And I
No,
was
I
just
Can I
did
say
not.
kidding.
something real quick, Ray? If you don't mind, like,
I
can I
could
do a quick commercial? I am banned until tomorrow. If y'all can make sure y'all follow this page. I'm sorry, Ray. I don't do no
go
promotion, but
ahead.
I am
Who
banned
got
until
you
tomorrow.
banned, Nicole? Who
Yeah,
Yeah.
got
I'm
you
the
How you
banned,
lady
get
in the
Tia?
banned?
wheelchair.
I have
Yes,
no.
I'm the lady
They
in the.
said it was exploitation. So my areola kept peeking out yesterday, and I think somebody might
Oh
have reported
Lord.
it.
Oh
It
That
Lord.
wanted to
too,
be
too.
involved in the conversation. So she kept peeking. She wanted to see what was happening when Glock said she was gonna take that bra and beat the woman with the bra. I think my areola had wanted to see what was going on, and that's
Mm,
what happened.
I'm sorry, T. You know I love you and Ray. I be on the
So
back.
let
You too, boo.
But
so
yes,
wait,
I'm the woman in the wheelchair. Yes, baby,
how
I'm the
many
woman in the
people did
wheelchair.
I'm trying to figure out how many people did she get money from? Is it
She
like
got money from
hundreds?
me, the woman in the wheelchair. But see, the thing about it is, I just got in the wheel. I was walking last year, and I just got like this last year.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, it's
It's
good.
a lot.
But am I asking y'all for money? Am I asking for gifts? I don't even do that on my panel. And Trina got me banana. That's why I'm gonna roast her in a minute.
Yeah, let's avoid calling the B words though. Let's
No,
try to
I ain't gonna
use a
call no
little.
woman. I respect beautiful queens and I respect handsome kings.
Although I went off today and I done called Kappa all types of bees, so
No, I don't. That's not. I don't do that.
working
You
on it.
know,
Some people just
I
bring
ain't
out
gonna
the
do that.
devil.
I ain't gonna below the belt. I ain't gonna do
Why you
that.
didn't come up in the box? I thought y'all was finna do the darn thing.
No, I'm a do Keon.
me?
Just subscribe to this page and my brown sugar 0305, the woman in the wheelchair. I'm about to post everything with Sugar Miracle number up on my platform like I just did on my wall. And then I'm about to roast string in a minute. Yes, I am.
Where y'all be getting these goddamn accents from?
I'm from Alabama, baby.
You is Bryson. You ain't fooling no.
No, I'm from Alabama. I'm from Alabama. Like I can't help how I sound, baby. You don't like how
I'm
I
from
sound.
the country too, but I ain't Jabria Bryson mixed softest going on.
No, you got me. See, that's why I don't read the comments because
I love it though. It's so funny. I love it. I love what Paul. No, don't
I'm
dodge
not
yourself.
Bryson Sosa. I don't even know who the hell Bryson is. We ain't gonna do that.
Baby, you and Bryson can make some good money on TikTok. Y'all was
No, but see, I don't cook front. I don't scam nobody. I don't do none of that, baby.
No, Bryson ain't
I have my own money. That's the difference.
But, okay, wait, pause a second. So is it how many people? Because is it more than 100?
It's more than 1,000.
1,000.
Because if you read back up in your comments, said that Shark took his page down. When I said that Sugar Miracle did that in my panel and I didn't know she was a scammer and I already sent her money, and then my people that I didn't ask.
5,000 people. How the hell did she get to 5,000 people?
Man, listen, baby, she been all the way around the world, baby. She be on the other side of TikTok, the middle side of TikTok, the other side of the other TikTok, and the other side of TikTok, baby. Yeah, she be working. I got a number. I just posted up on my regular page, Follow Brown Sugar 0305. I just posted her number. And she told me to tell y'all F y'all too.
Who?
Sugar Miracle.
Oh. Oh, 5K. Oh, she got 5K.
Yes.
I told
you. Yeah, I told you. You see, I ain't lying. Hello. So I ain't that much of
She no different than a lot of them up here. I'm sorry, but she's no different than a lot of people up here talking about they gonna move every other week and people helping them move and they ain't move nowhere.
What's my
Exactly, and they scared. They scared to stay at home at the present home.
Beat me to it, Ray, because I damn sure was gonna say that.
And now,
well, technically, I ain't moved from.
I'm on my way to go look at it. I'm on my way to go look at a place right now.
You come up on my property.
I'm on my way.
Who gonna pay for it, T?
my thing is I just watch people say they're gonna move and then they move to the next part of their house and they still in that same place. And then 3 days later, they start sitting in the same place that they were sitting in before and ain't nobody calling that out. So please.
Then be having the nerve to get mad with these people for asking for $37 when it's 30 fucking days in a month and 31 in some months. Guess what? How long is $37? By the time you get out your driveway, you done spent $40 in 2024. So if somebody asking you for $37, trust and believe that ain't shit in the grand scheme of things. I mean, I'll be honest with you.
Nosy did that. She moved from her bedroom to her living room, and that first she was hosting her lives in her closet so nobody could see where she was at. She did her first couple of lives in her closet, and then I took a picture of now she's back in that living room with the same hanger hanging up her clothes with the same little one sofa set and sitting right back in that place, and ain't nobody calling that out because y'all don't want to. Our peeps game all the time.
Right. So you said that lady ain't married. That lady has gotten married, Ray, and moved. She's got married and moved, Ray. Come on now.
Anybody can buy boxes. Y'all ain't gonna call that cap? I'm the only one that just seen that. Stop it, y'all.
They buy it.
I'm still waiting for
I just want to say Patrick's still living with the same roaches. Ain't moved not 1 inch.
She ain't have to ask.
Neither did Karen.
She didn't have to ask for money. All she did is host lives that only had subscription only. Y'all paid for that move.
Oops. I hate to be funny, but I was scrolling. I don't know who this Patrick guy is, but he came up on my FYP. And that man sat there and said with a straight face that he could deep throat with the best of them. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, he's pansexual.
No, he's not. He's a queer.
He's pansexual. He said it himself.
He said he was cute. He was.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. I
he
heard
said the
him say
keyword.
it.
Yeah, he did. He
It blew my
changed.
mind because
Yeah.
I hadn't heard that part about him. And he said it out his mouth. So I was like, damn, it ain't no. At least I didn't hear it in the rumor mill. He said that shit himself out here.
He said he changed it. He's Miss Ray Queen. I love you, baby. He said queer.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's queer now.
Yeah,
Okay.
baby. He said that yesterday. Yeah, what Kiana, I love you, baby, too. But yeah, he did say that, baby. Yeah, see?
Well, that's his
Yeah, am
throat.
I lying?
He said that's the exact word he used. He did. He used that with the Q word, man.
Hello, everybody.
Read it.
What's up, Drop Queen?
Right.
I just had to jump in a box because I'm finna get dead on that dusty ass cow bitch hat that Nosy be wearing. I'm sick of that ugly ass. Oh, I'm sorry. You said don't call people bitches. I'm sorry, but that's just one that deserves it to me.
Drop came in hot.
Yeah, because she was like, we were just talking about politics, and she tagged me and told me to hush. Now I don't really tell her nothing. If I have something to tell her in some comments, I'll tag her. She said she was gonna stop talking about me. She hasn't talked about. But she continued to do it. So I'm gonna do some videos because I've been taking screenshots. She be digging in her tootie cat, farting, burping, cleaning her teeth, them black ass gums with her fingernail. Oh, I'm finna drag this whole to hell.
Why can't I hear
God
nothing?
dang it. I can't stop. I'm gonna drag her to hell. Let me calm down. I'm finna drag her to hell.
What happened though, Drop? We don't know what happened.
Oh, nothing. I was just in a live, and I was in Manny's live, and they
I
were
can't
talking
hear
about
her.
politics.
You can hear her?
Yeah, we can hear her.
Okay. We was in Manny's live, and we was talking
Drop,
about.
say hi to me.
Hi.
I can hear her.
Okay, I'm gonna drop and come back.
Okay.
T-Time said, let me get the hell out this live. I understand, T.
Yeah. So
T-Time said, I don't want no parts of this shit.
So, they protect too many of these bad behavior creators. They're too protected, and I'm sick of all of them. So they want to throw strays at people and stuff like. I'm sick of them. Don't throw no darts at me. Just come straight up to me. And I'm just sick of Nosy, and it's time. She's sitting in that dirty one room. Do you know she's a single woman? And have you ever looked in her background, how dirty it is? She have a whole clothes rack in her living room.
Hey, Miss Drop. Well, I love you too, Miss Drop.
Well, thank you. I love you, baby.
Baby, since they say you the whisper, she's married, baby.
But I'm finna get to that. She's married, but her husband gotta cook and bring home burritos. She ain't finna have that man that long if she can't cook and clean. She ain't finna have that man that long. If she farting like that and scratching her to the cat on video like that, she ain't finna have that man that long. I'm sorry. I know she a 90-day fiance, and she's admit to it. Oh, my daughter came in and say, you'll never hear my kids in the background. My daughter say, Mama, what is you talking about right now? She ain't finna have that man that long, and she that nasty. Ain't no man
out with that
scratching, kudos.
Drop. Can we, babe?
Did Drop? I couldn't hear Drop. What did Drop say, y'all?
Wait, 90-day fiance is a thing?
90-day fiance.
Are we serious? That was a thing?
That would
We
Drop
can
it.
say nobody have to come to Nosy live to speak their mind. Why we got to come to her live? We gonna say what we got to say
I
right
could come
this
to her
live.
live, but she don't let me up.
She ain't
I'm
let
not
nobody
scared of
up.
her. Who y'all think I am? I'm not scared of her. Who is she? Who is she?
I got this. You got this all wrong.
T-Time, I couldn't hear shit Drop said. Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
I couldn't hear. I can't hear Drop. I don't know why.
She said she was scratching her cootie cat.
Not me, Nosy. Nosy was scratching that cooter in that dirty ass cowgirl hat in that filthy ass room and can't cook. What man want to put up with some shit like that? Ain't no man want no woman like that. Look at her background.
No, Drop, you also said that he bring her burrito.
Yeah, brought her some. Oh, my husband brought some breakfast burritos. Bitch, oh, God dog it. I'm sorry. Go brag about cooking your husband a breakfast. Brag about that. Not about him buying you no breakfast burritos. Oh, my husband, he cooked. The husband always doing something. A man don't. If a man always doing for you like that, it's something you always doing for him. You must be paying for him, because ain't no man finna put up with that. Ain't no man finna put up with no woman that can't even clean up. I know they both can do it, and I believe they both should do it as we do. Both of them cook, both of them clean, but every day he cooking and cleaning.
You got to close the app all the way T and come back in.
I'm gonna drop. I just wanted to say that. I'll drop.
I love
Yeah, I
you.
want to know. So,
I
what she say to you that got you so worked up just in this little second, though?
Well, she always recapping me, and she always being antagonistic when she does it. She always, like, she called me stupid. I don't think I've ever come off as stupid. Not ignorant, maybe. They say I have a big ego. Okay, but to me, ego is just self-esteem. Everybody sing the song when Beyonce came out with it, but since I got it, it's a problem. But she's always antagonistic to me, and I asked her to stop mentioning me in her recap. She said she would, but people still been sending me messages that she's still talking about me. And today, when we were talking about politics, she added me and said, "Hush, hush." She told me to hush. Girl, I could have snatched her by them 2 little strands of hair she had on her head, telling me to hush. No, I'm gonna do a video about it in just a little bit. I got some good screenshots. I'm gonna drag in just a little. Soon as I finish
She
making
called
this
Bella
cake.
stupid too. That was
Ain't nobody.
crazy.
She's stupid. If she came and cooked no rice for her man, and clean, what can you do? She don't even wash her ass right. She on live scratching her cooter. I mean, what is she really good for? Oh, she got money, so I guess this we got what he got it for. But I'm gonna go back to the comments. Y'all have a good day. Thank you for letting me up.
Thank you, Drop Queen. Well, damn. I guess I'm not the only one that has an issue with Nosy. And I will speak on it every time. I'm still waiting for that police report because she was afraid for her life. And ain't nobody calling that out, but she ain't get one yet. And I dare somebody combat that. She ain't get that police report. We still waiting on it. All y'all nosy fans, where's that police report? She was afraid for her life. She had to move. Where is the police report? We all waiting to see it. I know I am. You ain't got to bring it to the app. Once you file it, we can pull it up.
Queen, can I say something?
What you mean what gives me the right? She involved my name in it, said that I was part of the violence. That gives me all the right.
Hey, brother.
That's what gives me the right. Once you involve RaeTheFixer's name in it, I'm going to ask for proof. You said that I solicited people to be violent against you, that I called for actions for someone to cause you harm. You told me that day that you got a police report. I'm waiting to see it. What part of that don't y'all dumbasses understand? When you said my name, you inserted me in it. You should have left me out of it. Then I won't be asking for a police report. Does that make sense to y'all or it doesn't? It is public information. She ain't filed one, although she said she filed one 3 weeks ago. It's not there. It doesn't exist. That's my point. But y'all ain't going to talk about the lie because it was a damn lie. The police report doesn't exist. It never was filed. And that's what I'm calling to everyone's attention. There is no police report.
And Slim is still on the app.
And Trina's still on the app.
Oh, but y'all ain't going to talk about that. Didn't she say she was getting a police report? Did she get one? No. Of course, you don't let me. I understand that a lot of you people don't understand how things work. There is no police report. Yes, we've been checking. Of course, I've been checking, especially if you said my name is going to be on it. And if you filed a police report against me saying that I incited violence against you in your lives, absolutely, I would have been contacted by now. And I have not been contacted. The police report does not exist. Of course, she got views off my name. She did lives consecutively, one behind the other, with my name involved in it. So was she getting clout off of my name? Off of some made up beef? Oh, okay. Okay. Fake ass. Y'all just love the drama, but y'all don't like y'all folks to be called out. I'm calling it out. There's no police report. She never was attacked for 2 weeks on end. That was all a lie. It doesn't exist.
Who cares about views? Like, that is not what we're here to talk about. Nobody cares about anybody's views.
That's what y'all care about because you begin and you end here. I'm talking about facts. If somebody put your name and said that you was a violent human being and said that you put their lives in danger, wouldn't you want to follow up on that, or would you just let it be said and leave it alone? And if you choose to leave it alone, that's on you. I choose to follow up. You and I are not the same. I ain't talking about her coochie. I ain't talking about her looks. I ain't talking about what she smell like. None of that's relevant to me. I'm talking about what she actually did in real time with 2,000 people watching. She lied on me. So I want to follow up. You don't host lives with 2,000 people in it and claim me to be a violent person and then don't expect me to follow up. You must be insane. I'm going to follow up. So if you're going to say that y'all would leave it alone and move on, then okay, you move on and move on out my life. But that's what I'm talking about right now. She lied on my name. She said that she filed her police report. This is 2.5 weeks ago now. So where is it? You said that I hosted a live so people can be violent against you. I supported someone that was attacking you for 2 weeks straight. You called me. You said that you did a police report. I want to see it. The end. That's all. You can tell me all you want. This is for likes, clicks, and views. You tarnished my name when you said that. You involved me with something that I wasn't culpable for. I had nothing to do with that situation. I had no idea that anything was going on between you and this guy. This guy came into my life and simply requested that he defend himself as far as what he's done in the community. Yes, please file. I've been saying that for weeks. Please file. This is not a joke. You don't make false claims against people and then think that it's going to go away because the next beef has come up and then people forget. I don't forget. Yes, she filed a police report and claimed that she supposedly was supposed to be filing a police report saying that I was a danger and that the guy that I paneled was dangerous and that he followed her for 2 weeks. I had no clue that they was having this sort of beef or any rivalry. He came in my live saying that he was disrespected by Nosy. He wanted to prove that he's an upstanding citizen. And he showed me what he did and his accolades. She then hosted 3 to 4 lives about me saying that I supported this man attacking her. I had no clue what was going on. Only thing I did is held space for a black man who asked for my help. She said she filed the police report already. So I shouldn't be asking her to do a thing she said she already did it. She said she did it in her live. She said she did it in a private conversation between her and I. So I'm waiting to see it. If you say you're so afraid that your life is in danger and that I, RaeTheFixer, held alive and put your safety at risk by allowing this man in my life and that I'm a danger and then people were threatening me, then absolutely. Thank you. Absolutely. Absolutely. I would like to see it. Or was it bullshit? Was it a money grab?
She told me the same thing, Ray, that she already filed the police report the same day she told you.
That's what she said. She said the guy was stalking her for 2 weeks straight. And then I hosted a live and put her life in danger. So I'm an accomplice to threats that was made on her life. And then I had so many people attacking me, and I had no clue what the hell was going on. So then I said, can you show me proof that this man has been harassing you for 2 weeks straight? And then she gave me nothing. Then the ball gets rolling. Because then we can handle it legally. If you say somebody has been harassing you and you file police reports, then file the police reports. What, like, I don't understand how y'all not understanding this. Why is the focus on me? She already lied. I'm telling you that she's been lying the whole time. She ain't filing no police reports. There's nothing to get.
Because we all know that comment came from Hoover, like I said.
And that's why they not filing a police report, because it came from Hoover. And she doesn't want to file police reports because it was a made-up beef. She exaggerated the situation. I gave Kappa the same energy, baby, and I'll give her more. But why y'all worried about that? Don't distract the conversation. Just show me that police report. But y'all ain't want to talk about that, huh? Right. She lied on T's in here, they made up, but she lied on Tea Time too. She just be making up false allegations, and that's not okay. And because people get so easily distracted, they don't remember what she said the week before last. But I'm going to remember, especially when you insert my name involved and say that I've done something. No way am I forgetting that. And if y'all let people bully you on the internet and make up false allegations against you and you do nothing about it, then okay, that's you. That's your choice. That's T's decision to make up with her. I would never make up with her. If she made the police report, she would not have to show. Let me help you, Wonder Woman. I'm not asking her to show it to the internet. I'm saying file the police report. She didn't file the police report. That's the point. We would have seen it. We would have seen it. They're cultivating these side beefs, orchestrating all of this craziness on the internet for likes, clicks, and views and money. Oh yeah, Chief is in here. Chief, can you come up for real quick? Because I've been asking to speak to you for a while. She didn't file it because they would have contacted him, and nobody got, that's what I'm saying. If you are the person that is of interest, that you've said that somebody has been attacking you, you would have gotten contacted. And nobody got contacted yet. Chief, this is what I had meant to ask you. I've been trying to get in contact with you for weeks. This is what she told me. She said that you had been following her around from one social media to social media for 2 weeks straight. And that's why she was so scared of you and so frightened for her life. Is that true?
Well, so first off, and what up, Tea Time? You know where I've been at. I've been in the islands, out of the country. So first off, if there was a police report made against me and I was such a bad guy and I was doing all of this evil stuff, Once they contact the authorities, because my uncle's the feds, they have to notify the involved party, which is me. They have to notify me that I can't come in contact with this person. I can't have any adverse action with this person, and I can't reach out or communicate to this person. There has been no police report. There was never going to be a police report. This is all because she got caught up. She doesn't have another move to make. So now it's the pity party. Pity party, false police reports. All of this is nonsense. I thought this was over. I've been on the beach with the kids and the wife. I thought this was over, and it's still going. It's crazy.
That's because she said that I allowed you to attack her for 2 weeks straight and that I had something to do with it. And so I'm giving people my take on it, because only thing you ever did in my space was come up there and defend yourself and your character. But have I ever allowed you to brutalize, denigrate nosy bystander, or attacked her verbally in my space? And have you done that anyway?
No, ma'am, not at all.
Yeah, that's what she's saying, that I allowed you. And were you attacking her for 2 weeks at a time?
I
Because
believe
she
this
said
was
you was
over.
attacking her for 2 weeks straight, following her all over the internet.
Yeah, I believe this was over 2 days. I was up here for 2 days with y'all, and then it was a wrap.
Yeah, she said you followed her from social media to social media for 2 weeks straight, attacking her and threatening her life. And
So I'm gonna say this, and then, because like I said, I ain't even been on this app. When you people are on this app and you are doing your entertainment, you're doing your mantra, and you come across random people, that's what viewers are, random people. When you reach out and try to emasculate, trash talk, or clown a random person, it's internet beef. That's all it is. So if you talk stuff about somebody on Facebook and you block them on Facebook, if you have them as a friend on another social media, get ready for them to comment. You can't throw a stone and hide your hand and say somebody is being disrespectful, if somebody is creating violence or making you feel uncomfortable when you personally were the one who emasculated that person. The number one. Number two, if y'all are adults, because I keep throwing my age out, I'm only 33. Everybody's older than me who's involved in the situation. You're supposed to be setting examples, period. Set examples. If you don't like somebody in your space, in your comments, whatever, that's one thing. Block them, get them out the way, but don't pin them, talk trash about them in front of 2,000, 3,000 people, and then not expect somebody to clap back. And at the very least, if somebody ain't calling or threatening or actually threatening your life, cut that out, because black women know all they got to do is throw that up, and everybody's going to throw a jacket on a dude. So again, I thought this was already over. She said something. I showed the video. I responded, showing that everything she said was false. Let's keep it pushing. It's really that simple.
yeah, my point of even mentioning this today is because I did bring it up, Ladybug. I'm going to always bring it up until that police report is filed, because then there is another conversation that needs to be had. Why are you lying on the internet? Why are you saying that people attacked you who didn't attack you? I'm not going to let this go. For him, it's over. For Chief, it's over. For me, it is not over, because she inserted my name into something that I had absolutely nothing to do with. Absolutely nothing to do with. I gave this black man a space to correct what was said about him. That is it. That is all. What does that have to do with it? She doesn't have to bring it up. She's already used and monetized for almost a week off of this same conflict.
Yeah, facts, Messy. It ain't about. Only reason why I came back, because there still hasn't been any type of accountability from her. You don't got to DM me and apologize. Hoover even DM'd me and apologized about how this came about, because they attacked my page. That's why my page was banned. Like
Hold
they
up,
did
hold up. Wait a minute. Hoover hit you up and apologized?
Yeah, fam. Hoover, I got the DMs. Hoover apologized to me
Oh,
like,
okay, Hoover. But you were standing 10 toes down that he wrote this comment, though. Make it make sense.
Yeah,
I'm
because
saying
Hoover
he wrote
accused
that
you
comment,
of
like I
making that
said.
comment, that death threat to her.
He
But go ahead,
apologized
Chief.
about how
Please
this
don't
whole
interrupt because I need
situation
to hear
happened.
this.
Yeah, that's it, because I don't want it to get twisted. He can't about how all this stuff is transpired. He apologized. He apologized for being in the middle of this and for getting on your platform arguing with me after he saw the videos. He was didn't even do nothing. So I'll give him credit for that. At least he hit me up and took accountability for being involved in the middle and didn't try to help out at all. You know what I'm saying? But on the back end, y'all do what y'all need to do. It seems like these people are still keeping up the ish. They're not having accountability. They want to bash and bully people online. And then once people get back on them because they think they're untouchable, they start crying, whining, and calling the police. Like, this is funny. Grown adults are hiding their hands after throwing stones at young people. This shit's funny. Excuse me.
It's sad, Chief, because definitely your account was banned. I was attacked constantly, getting disgusting phone calls from a disgusting cretin. People talk about they want to slap the shit out of me and do all horrible things to me. And now she's silent on the issues, and now people expect me to be silent on the issues. There has to be some form of her taking accountability for her actions. The same way you went up on the internet and attacked me for days on end, you're gonna have to come up on this internet and apologize because you misspoke. And I think that's very interesting, Chief, that Hoover decides to talk to you on the back end, all while accusing you of placing that comment. The same way he went in my live and said that you was the one threatening her life is the same way he should have went on the internet instead of hitting you up on the back end and apologize for it. But that's the sneaky shit they do so they can silence your voice. Because she talked to me on the back end, but she would not discuss it on the live. But the same way
That's crazy that oh, my bad. Somebody tried to call me. I was just saying that it's crazy that I got called, I got a jacket put on me, I got called all these false things. And then I was told, then everybody was making it seem like I'm a schmeditor and that I'm following her around and really trying to get after her. He fake cried online saying, oh, he's going to come get me. He just said that I'll be unalive by tomorrow. And all these people were saying, oh, I go in the rooms. Oh, that's Chief. That's the schmeditor. That's the one after Nosy. Now that the facts are there, that at the very minimum, Chief ain't have nothing to do with any of this shit. All he did was respond to her. I ain't got an apology. I ain't got no accountability from this woman saying, you know what? You take care of your kids. You're an outstanding citizen. You are who you are. I shouldn't have disrespected you by lying on your name, saying that you were the one after me. Like, I like take accountability for if you really filed a police report against me falsely, my kids ain't got nothing to do with this. My 4 daughters you hear in the background, they ain't got nothing to do. They could have no longer had their father in their lives to support them, all because of your internet feelings. That's the dangerous game y'all playing. But the problem is y'all found the right one. Y'all found the right one. So it was best for y'all to be quiet and keep it pushing. I ain't even on this internet bullying y'all, demanding an apology when y'all know y'all effed up. That's disrespectful. And for all my black people on this app, if y'all really got the cojones, or if y'all really got the energy to sit up there and put a man who takes care of his children in a compromised situation just because your feelings hurt online, that's crazy work. That's crazy work.
That's the devil's word.
Let me tell you something. They definitely got that energy because that's how I got here. That's exactly how I got here.
This is definitely how I got here too, with Trina and then Sugar Miracle.
Wait, but so they're saying, so can you explain that Twitter account? Because this is what she's saying, that you've been following her for 2 weeks from Twitter to whatever social media you have had. And so can you explain the timeline between that Twitter account and the timeline between when that conversation took place in her live, because she's saying that was 2 weeks apart from each other.
Show the proof. Show the proof, because I got proof that we had a conversation for 1 day. I said something to you, you responded, then I responded again, which I shown on your live, of how I said, don't run behind this, and that. Don't try to make it seem like it's something worse than it is. Just apologize publicly. If she could show me that I messaged her outside of that day we all had this TikTok stuff, I'll send her $500 and I'll publicly apologize. All of that stuff happened in a 24 to 48 hour occurrence. You blocked me on this one. I already had you as a friend on Twitter because I was the one that exposed you putting Bella's Dirty Dancing on Twitter. That's how I had you as a friend. So I commented, right? I commented. You tried to get my Facebook page banned, my business page, because you went and saw my name. So I responded on your business page. Nobody followed you around social medias for weeks. It was internet beef for a day or two. And in internet beef, you don't get to just as a woman say, oh, he's stalking me. You started talking ish. You started emasculating, disrespecting a stranger. So that stranger has the right online to disrespect your platforms. It's fair game. Now, if I'm following you in real life, or if I'm tracking you, or if I'm doing all this stuff, then yeah, you got credence. But this is the internet. Cut it out. Like, let's be real. If you got somebody on Instagram and you blocked them after talking trash, let's be honest. Y'all done went to their other page on another platform. And if you did, right, or if you didn't, it doesn't make you any less of a human being or weird just because somebody was talking ish online and you went to clap back at them. Y'all cut it out, bro. Cut it out. All she has to do is just leave it alone or apologize. You a grown black woman and you setting bad examples.
This is why I'm adding all these people that's talking crap. Y'all want to come up and prove your point? Because I know now what happened. And anybody can get up in a live now. You don't need a certain amount of followers. I see y'all won't get up in a box because y'all trolling for her. Wrong is wrong, right is right. This man did not follow this woman around and attack her for weeks on end. And I would never, ever, ever allow something like that to take place on my watch. Even when he sent me the video and wanted to share it, I needed to see it before I even allowed it to be shared, to make sure that it wasn't diminishing her in character. When he sent it to me, I said, oh, I don't like the way that video sounds. It's less about, it's not talking about your accolades. It's kind of attacking her. Can we revise it a little bit? And he said, sure. Am I correct on that, Chief?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So I took every step and every precaution to protect her and protect him at the same time. And now y'all not going to tell me that only people that need to be protected on this planet is black women while we throw black men under the bus. I don't subscribe to that ideology. Black women and black men both need to be protected. So as she had a platform to speak on, so did I. His platform was being diminished and was being suspended, so he couldn't even use his. I used my space and let him speak up. And while he was there, he only spoke on his own points. He did not call her out her name. He did not denigrate her in character. All he did is say, this is who I've been. This is who I am. I'm an active father. The same thing he's saying right now. So tell me where that is wrong. Black men's lives matter as well. And y'all need to get that through your head. I'm not part of that whole hate on black men train. I don't have those feelings. I protect black men as well. And I'm sorry that upsets a lot of you women because y'all love the hate train, but I don't subscribe to that. And that's what happens when you don't have a large following. Your voice is not heard, so you only get to hear one side of the story all the time, and that's not fair. Smaller content creators need to unite, and that's what I chose to do. I chose to give this black man a platform to speak what was his experience. How am I wrong for that? How is he wrong for protecting himself? And then the unmitigated gall to try to say you're gonna file a police report against him and then have people attacking him, and you act like that's okay. Help me wrap my head around that. That is not okay.
Facts. And shout out Asia. I'm gonna get out of here. The only reason why I came back, like I said, I've been off of here for a minute. The only reason why I came back is because I got a DM saying that my name was involved in a police report. So I don't care what side of TikTok this is. I stand on business. If anybody puts my name in any type of situation with the police and it's false accusations, best believe my lawyer's on it. And best believe I slid in here just to see. Because if you're gonna cause false accusations on a man like me, you better get your defamation suit ready. You better get it ready because
it becomes criminal. Forget defamation. It becomes criminal after when you file a false police report. That's a criminal offense. That's no longer civil. That's why I'm waiting for the police report, which I know she's not going to file because she knows it's all fictitious.
Well,
I dare you. I dare you file it.
They got my name and my home address.
If she knows my name, because she knows I was an elected official. So please do that. Right. File that fake police report so we can. I am going to activate so hard on that ass. It's going to set you back 10 years. I'm not playing with you, Nosy. You have barked up the wrong tree.
But now again, I'm out of here. Appreciate it, Blaze. Appreciate it, Ray. If you a male on this app,
no doubt, bro.
I really suggest that all my black men, y'all take. Sorry about that. People calling me, so that must be her people calling me. Look, if you're a black man on this app, I suggest you take a second look at this app. This app really. That must be her people calling me.
Somebody's recording. Anyway, Chief, thanks for coming back. I wanted to find you because I started to believe it was all made up.
What was made up?
I thought you was a made-up character in this whole scheme. Shit, I was like, I don't know who this man is. He came in my live. Now all of a sudden, I'm being claimed as allowing you to brutalize her. I'm like, I don't know what the hell's going on in this situation.
I wish it was false.
I told you, Ray. I told you. We're going to watch it play out, though. I know that.
I'm waiting for it to play out. I know she's not going to file that police report. Because she knows what that is. She knows that's a crime. Ain't nobody talking about no defamation. Fuck a civil suit. I don't want your money. I want your freedom. I'm not playing with y'all. You should have never inserted me. I want your freedom. Y'all think this is a joke that y'all can antagonize people on this app every single day and get away with it. You should have left me out of it.
Hey, Queen, can I say something?
If it's about Trina, no, because I don't care about her right now.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was about to clear up, that I didn't say nothing about her, and I ain't say she was harassing me, did I? Or I ain't say none of that in your live, did I, baby?
No, you never said that.
Okay, thank you.
Those are serious words, because saying that someone is inciting violence against you is serious words.
Thank you. Okay, you seen it. Okay, thank you.
Like, I'm serious about my life. I don't know what y'all doing with your life, but I'm actually doing something with my life, and my life don't end or begin on the internet. People are out here doing amazing things, and y'all up here trying to destroy their name. Because look how fast that happened. And then he gonna apologize on the back end.
Right. If he knew that was him and going after him so hard in his live, why you ain't apologizing in public? You did everything publicly.
They slick.
Because he know he wrote that comment. I know he wrote it. And I'm about to know a whole lot more about Hoover.
Chief, I don't understand why you accepted that quiet apology while he was so loudly saying that you was trying to threaten her life. And had Blaze not interrupted, had we not hosted that live to protect you once again,
he'd still be going.
He would have kept on going.
Well, my mother, shout out to a black woman, a real black woman, she taught me how to play chess. So since I knew I ain't do anything wrong, I just let people sit back and show you who they are. Now the whole internet, their followers, they're losing people because people are really starting to see the true evil behind these characters. So of course I accepted an apology, and I sat back while I was in while I was in Barbados with the wife and the kids, as you see in my photo. I sat back and watched stuff play out. I watched people message me saying that I'm a schmedo, saying that I've abused my kids. I don't have any criminal record history, none of that. I watched everybody say everything negative about a dude who actually did the right thing, all because their favorite creator's feelings was hurt. So this is the precedence y'all setting on this app. If you like a person and a person doesn't like somebody else, regardless if that likable person is right or wrong, y'all are gonna go to the T for them. Do you know how much business I could have lost over this? Do you know how much business and how much money I could have lost over a grown woman saying that I'm a schmeditor or a schmedophile? But y'all don't care about that. All y'all care about is the favorite person you like. Well, guess what? I was never gonna win verbally. I was gonna win off actions. Now people see the double-headed monster that this person has become. They see the lack of accountability. They see the lack of generosity, genuineness, and empathy from this person who attacked a stranger, then doubled down when she got caught. Writings on the wall, all I could do is pray for her.
Yeah. I ain't praying for her. What I'm praying, listen, she should have calculated better. You don't do that to a black man, and you certainly don't do that to a black woman. You already know how we are unalived by the masses for less accusations, lesser accusations. And you chose to do that. Knowing the volume of people that's in your life, you chose to lie on 2 black people for a money grab. You have made a platform, you have built your platform, continue to build your platform, your live streaming platform, that is, off of denigrating black people. That's all you've done since you become a live streamer, is denigrate black people, attack black people. You demanded that Bella platform be canceled for less atrocities. You demanded that that girl be silenced. And y'all took out an ad and y'all petitioned to break her down for weeks at a time because you didn't like what she had to say about somebody and a message. But you got up here on Beyonce's internet and going to attack a black man and then going to attack me as a black woman. And then it act like it's a forgotten thing because now you've chosen not to speak about me. I don't give a damn if you ever speak about me. It's not over. And I'm not letting it go. That's your choice. You should have thought about not speaking about me from the beginning because I had absolutely nothing to do with you. But you was so caught up and thinking it was for clout, and it's funny. It ain't funny. It's not funny. Now who's laughing? Talking about Ray, I've decided not to talk about you. I don't give a damn. You should have decided never to talk about me, especially not in that way. So now we've heard the fun facts. I hope somebody was recording that shit because I didn't record it. Oh, I got it in my live. My bad. Because it's being said that, oh, this guy has been threatening her for 2 weeks straight and you allowed it.
If it was that serious, why did she join the box and then dip? Y'all didn't see that? She jumped up here earlier when T was up here, and after I got through speaking, she jumped down. I really don't, at the end of the day, again.
Oh, who did that? Nosy?
Yeah, I thought that was Nosy in the box.
She blocked me and I'm blocked.
Okay, well, I appreciate y'all. I'll keep my ear to this. I'll keep. Shout out Asia. Shout out Asia. She one of the top bloggers, unbiased. There's a difference between bloggers and unbiased bloggers. Shout out Asia, baby. She making a name for herself and she on the rise. And I love and support my black queen. So keep doing your thing, Asia. And then thank you, Ray. Same thing. And Blaze, be safe out here, buddy. You already know, 10 toes down.
Appreciate you, bro.
Y'all don't let
Thank
these.
you, Chief, for coming back in here. Appreciate you. I'm glad you're safe because this gets tricky. You know, your life is important as well.
I appreciate that.
All right, take care of them babies and keep on doing amazing things in our community. We need men like you.
You know, and I appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe.
Thank you. I'ma stay dangerous, baby. Ain't that a surprise, Blaze? Said sorry on the back end.
Right. But why you ain't say that publicly? And what you apologizing for? If you swear up and down that I'm wrong and it wasn't you, what you apologizing for?
Ooh, the plot thickens. Where Kiona at? I know she would enjoy to hear that. So he secretly went behind in the back end and apologized to the man so he won't be excited. He will, lose when somebody hasn't apologized, you keep going. So he apologized on the back end to silence this black man, all while not pushing and apologizing for the narrative he created surrounding that black man's life. That's crazy to me. That's some
telling you,
slick
y'all,
shit.
I don't think they understand him apologizing and what that really means. Because
that's him admitting.
You apologizing, and that's really you admitting that you definitely know you wrote that damn comment. Because then you wouldn't have no other reason to apologize to that man.
We all knew he did it. Once Blaze said it, I stand, like people say, oh, why are you this with Blaze? Let me tell you something. I ain't never seen Blaze just viciously attack somebody for no reason.
Exactly. I don't even fuck with Hoover. I don't know that dude. Don't really care nothing about him. I ain't gonna bring up your name randomly and say you wrote some random ass comment for no fucking reason without knowing it's you, bro.
Tap that screen, y'all. Tap the screen, gift alive. Wow, that just shocked the shit out of me. They are so slick.
That's why I had to stop him when he said it. I was like, hold up, wait a minute. Because once I heard that the bells went off.
Hoover apologized on the back end.
And to my knowledge, Nosy still is going with the story. So what are you apologizing for?
Because he's trying to get himself out of it. Diamond probably sent an apologize because she knows how that shit's gonna end up. I know how this is gonna play out, Blaze. Me and you discussed this. Mm-hmm. I know exactly what I'm
letting
doing.
It play out.
I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna play with these jokers.
Again, I don't think a lot of people are grasping his apology and what that really means on so many levels.
Yeah, because he definitely don't want his name pulled in it.
Well, he shouldn't have never wrote that comment. And trust me, I'm going to know more real soon. Because Hoover, you cooked. I told you, Ray, he cooked.
Now, my thing is this. If you already knew that, now see how interesting this is getting. If he apologized on the back end, why didn't he clear the air on the front end with us? Because he certainly knew that we didn't have nothing to do with that count. And if he knew that guy wasn't violent, why didn't he say, I don't agree that the guy is violent? Because he's the one who was pushing that narrative. He was literally the one pushing the narrative that the guy was violent.
Because if he'd apologized publicly, that gave more validity to my story of what he did by writing that comment.
Y'all see how slick your faves are? Telling you, I told y'all, a lot of y'all, some of y'all gonna like me, but a whole lot of y'all gonna love me after I'm done.
And I'm wondering why nobody came and asked for that proof of him apologizing.
Right. Diamond, where you at? Because you ain't coming in here talking about that apology. showing up in spaces and places for Hoover.
And if he apologizing, that means the rest of y'all should be apologizing to him.
And if he's no longer a danger, if he wasn't the one putting this woman's life in danger, then I'm not a danger. Then I'm owed an apology because that's the narrative they was pushing. It all falls down to this. They were full of shit. Love you too, T. You already know that. It's all fake, Blaze. That's amazing that just took it to a whole nother level. It really did for me. It really solidified some stuff today. I knew God was going to do a great thing today.
What I don't understand is how can they do by I don't get the public disrespect, but the private respect. You disrespected that man, which made people look at him like he probably a stalker, he probably a this, he probably a that, and then you apologize to him in the back. But if it wasn't for Blaze, Hoover would have let that ran out there. But two things that Hoover did not know, and that's why they have to be careful because they don't know who knows whom. They didn't know that man had an FBI agent, and no matter how deep and dark your web is, because he loves to brag about how he's on the dark web. Oh, you can believe the feds will crack it. So he didn't know that guy had the feds, you know what I'm saying, in his family. So that's why he was so quick to apologize, but feels like Rae is not owed one. Because it's like, oh, well, Rae ain't got no feds in her family. But I want y'all to know something. There's one that's bigger. There's one that's bigger. There's one that's bigger. There's one that trumps them all. Trumps the Fed, CIA, AAA, trumps them all. There's one that bigger. So we have to be careful. We have to be very, very careful. Because he should have did the same thing to you. He should have came in your inbox and said, Rae, I apologize.
He should have did it on the front end, Yana, the same way he blasted.
Well, I get it. Don't get me wrong. I get it. I feel like he should have apologized to both of y'all on the front end. But at least if he gave him one on the back end, he damn sure should have gave you one in the back end. But I feel both of y'all are owed one on the front end. And I damn sure feel like I'm owed one from him and from Diamond, but definitely from damn Rhinestone.
Yeah, she's been running amok, protecting this man on the internet while he's doing egregious acts. And the reason why, it was just to silence that dude. He knew that quiet, let me tell you what he knows about me. He knew that quiet apology was not going to silence me. Because Nosy tried a quiet apology and you see I'm still talking. I demanded that the same way you disrespected me, the same way you're gonna apologize, the same way you put me out there and said that I'm a dangerous person and is the same way you're gonna handle it on the internet. Ain't no quiet apologies. I don't give a damn about that.
Did she apologize or did she just say, I'm gonna put your name in my...
Wait, you breaking up, babe.
I said, did she apologize or did she say, I just won't speak on you? Because there's actually a real big difference.
Nah, she said, she basically said it wasn't really an apology, to be quite honest. She just like, I'm sorry that you're being attacked. You know, who the hell is this? I hate when people do that. You right, because there was no apology, really. You 100% right. There was no real apology. There was no real apology. Them silent, quiet apologies, I don't even know what an apology looks like from them. But it doesn't work. You disrespect me in public, you apologize in public. That's the only way this happens. Take all that shit back. AC Dad, what's up? I'm not familiar with this person. That's the only way it'll ever work for me.
I'm going to say this, Rae, real quick.
Go ahead.
I don't like when people be lying to me in my face. when they telling me they don't talk to certain people off the app and they absolutely talk to certain people off the app like Hoover, specifically Hoover. Okay, I don't like that.
I know who you talking about.
It
Hey,
damn
Dr.
sure ain't me.
Michelle.
It damn sure ain't me. Cause
I'm not talking about
I'm
nobody in
not
this live
talking
right
to that
now.
son of a bitch. I promise you that. But when his value, cause his value for Diamond is, Rhinestone is, he goes around and shuts people's lives down, make their life bad, so they just give up. They can't be considered, because here's what I said before. Anyone who can go live from 6 a.m., I don't know what your schedule's like, Ray, but I've told all the big content creators this. I told Dime, I told them all. Get y'all asses up in the morning and go live from 6 a.m. to 12 and see if what she does is a big old thing. No, what she has is consistency. She has a time slot and if people can find you every day or every whatever, and they can set a watch to you, they're coming. It doesn't mean that you're all that special. It's just they know you're, you know what I'm saying? They can count on you. So if anybody ever take 40 days, 40 weeks, 40 days of Friday, Monday to Friday, and go live, that's her ass. On this side of TikTok, messy TikTok, that's her ass. And God knows if several people do it, but I've been noticing a lot of us have been, going live, and we stream hers and other people's lives. And Aries had a good one this morning, reached about 500-600 people in there. So she ain't what she thinks she is. And I'm gonna show I'm gonna show that horse face motherfucker. I did tell Dime, I sure did. I said anybody who can go live from 6 a.m. to 12 for 40 days. Watch and see what happened with the Diamond Show. Watch and see. It ain't what she thinking. That girl ain't got no substance. And then they got Manny over there, which is so wrong. They got Manny over there. They bullying him. Oh, you. What happened?
Y'all kill me with that.
What happened? Okay, so anyway, that's all they do. Manny, you smiling in her face. You playing on her top. Okay, if you're gonna accuse me of something, motherfucker, I'll do it. That man need to open up his damn phone and go live at 6 a.m. with all his shenanigans and his sister and all of that, and it won't be no damn Diamond Show. Why I won't do it? Challenge me and I will. Challenge me and I will.
Nobody
challenge me and I fucking will.
You know why they got mad at Manny? It's because Manny literally held a live and said, well, Ray is calling for Nosy to show that police report. And she said that we all should be looking out for that police report. And I think that just pissed him off.
Why is it that, like, okay, Manny was holding a live, right? Did nobody tell, let's call this out. They got mad with Manny, said he held a bash fest, and which resulted in what was going on with me. Okay, hold on. I'm in the box. We're not even talking about Diamond. Hoover in the comments talking cold cash shit. So yes, that's when I brought my husband involved. Diamond, somebody must have inboxed her and said, hey, Kiana now addressing Hoover or whatever. She came in, they let her in the box. She said something. How the fuck did he host a bash fest when you inserted yourself? How?
Exactly.
No, what it is, all these people that's on, listen to me, all these people in the morning, they're getting dressed, they're driving in traffic, they need some noise. They need something to get them geeked up in order to go inside that building and do them 8. She ain't special. She ain't special. Anybody who's willing to be these folks' background noise while they're getting dressed, getting their coffee, getting their breakfast, and driving to their office will get your viewership. You will get them as viewers. It ain't got nothing to do with her. Tell me if I'm wrong. And like I said, challenge me and I'll do it. Because I saw this morning, Aries never goes live in that early in the morning, but she did It wound up being a conundrum. Of course, it involved my ass. A conundrum. It was about 700 people in that damn thing, and a lot of them was from the garbage pail kids, Dime and them. She ain't special. She's not special. She's just consistent. That is all she has going for her. Consistency. So if the rest of y'all, they keep saying everybody want what Diamond got. Everybody want, God damn it, all you got to get is the ability to get your ass out the bed and plug up the phone and let an argument go down in your room and you'll have what she got.
Also, let me give a little tip on how if y'all want to be like Diamond so bad, just get you a Hoover, right? When you go live, that way he can bring about 3,000 to 4,000 bots in your live and make you pump up your live that way. Because that's what's been going on.
That's true. That's another thing too. You're right. A lot of you notice them same damn people. It's about a good 100, 200 people in there. 300 probably real.
Yeah,
but I guarantee you the rest of them
300 to 400 of them are real people. The rest are bots.
Wait, y'all. Let him explain this because I got to hear this, y'all.
I got to let him real quick. And I've been holding on to this for two reasons. One, right after I got this message, my account got banned. It went from account warning.
To that nigga.
And I think I haven't been able to because I'm telling y'all, I really don't care about this anymore except for the new info I'm getting. At the time, I was like, all right, brother, let's hash this out, whoop-de-whoop-de-woo, because at the time, I didn't know that he was saying all this because he knew my account was finna get banned. He knew it. So he was playing on my...
He got it banned.
It had to be because an hour after this correspondence, my page was gone. And you had just put me on game that he runs those bots. And I have screenshots of like 100, 200 people being in the live. I go back in 2 Diamonds live and there's like 3,000 people in there. So I know the bot game. I know the paid viewers game. I know all of that. The promotions on TikTok you can do to get people in your room. I understand all that crap. But I'm gonna get off this real quick. This is what. So he pretty much said, I reached out to my attorney and I'm no longer addressing him. I said, but to come in the live and accuse me, that was way left, G. I really hope she does something about it so my name is cleared. He says, but Blaze and RaeTheFixer say they cool and talk to her, ask Blaze for proof. He's just a habitual liar over and over. When Nosy goes live, she said she will allow me to address them. I never heard about them being addressed. You're right, because it did look like that on the surface. So he pretty much just said, you're right. I went in there and accused you of making that comment because it looked like it on the surface, and I apologize because you obviously didn't do it. I said, when she goes live, is she going to state that she was wrong for going hard at me and drop this? He replies, when you go live, share, and I'll rectify it. That's what it clearly says. So who's lying now?
Oh, I'm just waiting.
I'm trying to understand what made him change his mind, because he was quite clear that you had wrote that comment. So what changed your mind?
The feds, when that man, I was listening to him that day when he said, I hope y'all do, because my uncle is the feds. I was listening to, I said, oh hell. I said, we finna get to the bottom of it. I said, I'm found the right one to fuck with now.
No, it ain't had nothing to do with no feds. What it was is he know he wrote that comment.
Look, my uncle is right here. Detective Gerald Wright with the San Antonio Federal Bureau of Investigation is right here. And once I got a DM earlier saying they're putting your name in a police report, I immediately told him to pull up, and we were recording this whole thing. So if she does put a false accusation on me online, she better get ready. She better get ready.
Yeah, tell Ray and them to get her. Why do he need to ask when you speak to Nosy privately? You said y'all friends. But I ain't seen him say I'm sorry about it though. Kind of broad.
That man know he the
What
one
is he
winning.
rectifying? What is he supposed to be rectifying? I mean, like, what changed? What made him do a whole 180 that quick?
And I do think she should go to the police. I really do.
I say
she need to know. She need to know who did it.
I say go to the police. I've been saying that.
Yeah.
Yes, Nosy has my phone number. She has direct contact with me. I have direct contact with her if I wanted to contact her. Yes. Me and Nosy been friends for almost, 2.5, going on 3 years now?
I 100% support her going to the police and finding out who sent her that threatening comment.
I'm absolutely for it too, but I know where the comment came from.
I would not be surprised if it was Hoover. I don't care what nobody, and it's not just because I don't like him. It's because he moves slimy like that. That's his slimy ass ways of moving. That nigga is a slime ball.
And his system that he uses definitely gives him a way to ban accounts.
Mm-hmm.
And I told you, Hoover, I'm on your top. All the info coming out, bro.
Yeah, they got my account with 20,000. They got mine. Sure did.
That's why you don't let him in your box. When you were saying, Dom, don't let him in your box, I was saying it with you. Don't let him in your box.
Yeah, but see, they playing nice with it. Let me tell you something. It's not my battle to fight for her, but they was giving that girl cold cash shit because they didn't think she was, you know what I'm saying? They didn't think they had nothing to reckon with. But then when they seen they had something to reckon with, now they want to be nice to her. He want to come up and be respectful and shit. Nah, you shut her motherfucking page down, nigga.
That's him. Anytime
he did the same thing to Bella's page.
He did it and doing it to Bella. But guess what I said? Baby, I got the money, the same motherfucking thing you do. I can buy the black web too. And you see that bitch went down yesterday, did it not?
Wait, who went down yesterday? I've been off 2 weeks.
Rhinestone, black rhinestone.
They don't woke. They don't
I don't snipe. I do not snipe. When I say I'm gonna come for your ass, I'm gonna come for your ass, motherfucker. You what the worst thing Diamond Black Rhinestone could have did was jump in a box to my. She want to meet with me. She want to motherfucking fight me. Girl, is you out your broke ass apartment rent ass mind when you been sitting on the app getting free cash jobs every day all day? You couldn't accumulate some money to motherfucking buy something. You let these people get your first and last. Ain't no way in the hell I'd have told my supporters I need first and last month rent. Yeah, I can see a mortgage down payment, but first and last, bitch. And you out here reading out degrading things to people every day for money, getting them pulled up in the box and down for 200 and up for 50. And bitch, you didn't save nothing.
It gone.
You ain't saved nothing, ho. You seriously? Then you got the nerve to walk around talking about I'm the big dime. I'm the big dime with doggone with a Tory Burch on. No shade to Tory. I got her shoes on right now in black. But I'm just saying. Now I can. I'm like, where the money going? Cause baby, the amount of money you doing, Rhinestone's supposed to have either some nice properties, or she's supposed to have some nice designer. Cause a lot of times you can't have both. And that motherfucker had the nerve to put Temu sheets on her bed in Gucci. Bitch, Gucci don't even do sheets like that. And put them on her page to show off. Are you serious right now? It's the foolishness for me.
Tap the screen, y'all. Tap the screen.
It's the foolishness for me. You in here with some Gucci Temu sheets on your bed. Girl, please. You don't take your ass down to the damn Nordstrom's and get you a nice ass comforter set.
And Gucci sheets ain't in. You better get you some Egyptian cotton, 1,200 thread.
Thank you.
The
fuck?
That's what I sleep on.
I'm sitting here tell you, I've been around the world and but I ain't never seen no goddamn Gucci look like that.
I sleep on Egyptian cotton, y'all.
1,200 square. Yes, matter of fact, I sleep on 1,500, literally, and I still rip them bitches up.
Yeah.
So they.
I don't know how you ripping up 1,500.
That's what my husband says. He was like, "How do you do that?" I swear I be ripping up 15 because I actually wear acrylic. I wear acrylic toe. I wear acrylic tip on my toes. That's one of the things I wear. Acrylic.
Girl.
Yeah.
Them
I got acrylic tip on my toes.
Ripping up.
That's what he said. He's like, God damn. But I mean, it is what it is.
Husband had to come pull up and pick you up when you got too wasted that one live. You was showing
I
out.
go. Let me tell you something. I promise y'all, I got this page back and I get my other one back Sunday. We going in, and when I get put some alcohol in me, Black Rhinestone might as well get ready. I'm gonna put her ass on a roast as if we were in Hawaii, bitch. I'm going off on that heifer. Cause they really, I mean, how do you go? You don't ran up in your supporter's face talking about something. Where you want to meet at? She did it to the little girl. She did it to what? Shar the next day. Talking about fighting Shar.
It's getting crazy. I don't know, baby.
But
She's
you
under stress.
want to talk show. You ever seen Ricky Lake talking about let's square up? You ever seen Jerry Springer talking about, well, I'll fight you too? No. You ever seen Mona Scott talking about some, well, let's fight? No. The fuck wrong with you, girl? Weird as shit. And then talking about, I'm doing some new things. Bitch, hopefully it's speech therapy. Hopefully the new thing that you're doing is speech therapy. That's what I hope the fuck you're doing. And remedial classes, ho. That's what I hope you're doing, you security guard. Damn. I hope you're filling out your goddamn security guard application again. That's what I hope you're doing. Hear me out. Only thing she said fast is let's fight. You can tell when a bitch really ain't never did nothing in life. That's the only thing you can say with your chest. Everything else, hear me out. Bitch, get it out. But anything else, where you want to meet at? Bitch, no, you ain't. You said that real fast. Real fast. Girl, what we gonna meet at? You in your late 40s, I'm in my mid 40s. What the fuck we gonna meet at? Piccadilly and get us some food and sit our ass down and talk some shit. Cause then one of us really get to swinging our old arthritic ass is gonna regret it.
Cause I definitely ain't fighting.
Fuck out my motherfucking face. She got her nerve. Now I ain't gonna duck no smoke, but I'll be the dumbest bitch on planet Earth with a whole lot of assets to meet up with an arthritic broke bitch to fight. I can't garnish a fucking thing. You have nothing for me to garnish, bitch. You think I can garnish that gala? And again, another smooth ass motherfucking sham. Who the fuck buys their best dress to meet a broke hood bitch? These people is out here getting their best fit. Flying in on Spirit, Frontier, American maybe, Delta, to see a bitch that if they go across town, they will see 17 of her. 17 of them bitches. Some old hoes with fucked up lipo, fake motherfucking designer, and slow in the head and in the speech. That girl is on every corner in America, bitch. You can throw a rock out of one and hit a motherfucking Black Rhinestone. You ain't got to fly into Atlanta. And when you get here, you're gonna realize she come a dime a goddamn dozen. While you down here, before you go to the gala, take your ass over to South DeKalb Mall. Take your ass to Stonecrest Mall. Take your ass over to Greenbrier Mall. Take your ass over to South Lake Mall. You're going to say, diamond. There's a lot of her. Cleveland Flea Market. Yeah, a lot of her motherfucking asses over there. So, but y'all flew in to see this bitch.
Wait, so I'm asking you a question, Kiona. So you think that it's authentic? Because I've been wondering this. You think the relationship is going to flourish between Dom and her? Because I had watched back those comments that was made by Dom toward Dom.
Let me tell you something.
Dom said, I don't remember these comments that you made. And all I was thinking is, she says that a lot. I don't remember this. I don't remember that. I don't think they're going to facilitate no healthy relationship.
Well, let me say this. I love my Dime, but I don't think she's figured it out yet. Rhinestone needs her. She don't need Rhinestone. They trying to convince her to get along and play nice with Rhinestone. That night that there was an impromptu motherfucking live and Dime supporters, which, okay, the gazebo is new. Her supporters throw 250,000 coins. That fake, false ass Mr. Ed looking bitch been on this app 4 years and you got 150. That's the only reason she damn agreed to do a motherfucking battle with Dime. Cause it was something in it for her. She knew, okay, if they gonna throw 250, and my people already seen that she whooped, because she know how they are about her. That she whooped us in this impromptu live. We finna be ready this time. So y'all gotta bring every social security check, every crazy check, every whole hopping money, all your doggone truck driving money. I want it all. I don't give a fuck about what y'all got going on. I don't care how your children need to eat. Motherfucker throw so I can show this little girl that she can't come for my throne.
No, let me say this real quick, because this goes back further. I peeped this because I reached out to Dime too.
Mute.
You, Kiana, real quick. This is what happened. When everybody was against Bella's live that one Sunday, when everybody was waiting on Bella to go back live, but everybody was streaming Bella's live from their own platform. That was the same day that Off the Porch or On the Porch was supposed to be the first day, right? They wouldn't get no views. And so the other people weren't getting any views either. That was Dime's very first live. And she had almost 500,000 likes at one point, and none of them were getting any love. Right before she hit 1 million, her page got taken down. And I said it then, and I'm gonna say it again.
Tap the screen, y'all, and gift the live.
Exactly. I clocked it. People were gravitating to Dime way before that. That's why Nosy hopped on. That's why even when her and Peach got into it, I already knew that after she disbanded Peach, that Peach's other people were gonna follow over, which was the other two ladies. I forgot their names, but with the daughter and all that, all of them, they started going over there to mess with Dime. Same thing with Dime and everybody else. Dime's the new hot commodity. She's it. And everybody is trying to slide in and take her notoriety, credibility. And I was banned at the time. I wanted to reach out to her again and say, hey, just stand 10 toes. Don't let any of these people who present as your friend try to take your money because you're new. You don't do drama 24/7. You're impersonable. You got your own group, your own following, and everybody's gravitating towards you. They're all trying to use Dime, period. They've been trying to use Dime ever since she hit 1 million, almost, and then they blocked her page that Sunday, and she's been doing numbers since. And they're going to continue to gravitate to her because people are shifting from the old creators. It's a marketing scheme. They're shifting from the old creators, and they're going to the new ones, and she's it. So if Dime, if you out there, work with any of them.
She's it. I'm going to tell you something. Also, you got to remember, Dime has a different group of supporters. Like I said,
40,000 likes. Then I could turn back on the comments. Y'all not working hard enough.
Let me tell you something. You got Rhinestone over there, right? This your 3rd year having a gala. You still having to sell tickets. You still doing this. You still doing that. Dime and her crew sat there and said, all right, same weekend the gala, which is literally less than 60 days away. We gonna rent out a mansion, have sprinters, do this, do that, eat here, private chef, all of that, and the shit already paid for.
Oh shit.
It's already paid for.
She next up.
She ain't begging from her fucking subscribers. That's why I said y'all better learn how to hit y'all wagon onto motherfuckers that already had shit in motion before. And I offer to take everybody. I don't know how, you know what I'm saying? Every meeting I keep missing. But I offer to take them all. I said, how many we got? They said 30. I said, boom. If y'all want to go to Nobu, I'll pay the whole tab. I don't have a problem with that. Want to go to the strip club? I get the whole section. I don't have a problem with that. It's a different type of people. It's a different type of vibe over there. See, I fuck with someone I know ain't begging from me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not fucking with no beggars.
I'm even thinking about, since they tried to play with my name and my company, I'm thinking about taking the wife down there the same weekend they doing all of this and having my camera crew film the shit for free just to get the black woman on top. That's what.
Facts.
Now you got me wanting to come to Atlanta.
Oh, I'm telling you, it's gonna be real that weekend. It's gonna, and she said, you know, the places they going, even if it's some of the places that Rhinestone them going, we won't be nowhere near them motherfuckers. And I don't know about me, I don't know about nobody else, but if you ever partied with me, if you can ask any of my clients, we don't do bottom basement shit. You drink what you want to drink, you eat what you want to eat, and don't you fucking worry about nothing, because Best Rate got it. That's a tax write-off for me, so I got it. And all I gotta do is sit there and mention that shit to 2 or 3 people and I don't even give a fuck if they don't even live in this state. I'm like, listen, you know, I own a merchant company. I just did what the tax people said I need to do. It's a write-off now. And that's what we do. We buy sections at the strip club and whole rooms at restaurants. X-rays on the river. Whole motherfucking rooms. So when they get here, trust me, I plan on laying out the red carpet for them girls. They different. It's a different vibe over there. They some real it girls. That's why they tried. They kept coming for me, talking about, oh, you see how she look? I don't give a fuck how she look. I like her goddamn vibe. Just so happened when she cammed up, she was exactly what we want. You know what I'm saying? What we was hoping she would be, but I was gonna rock with her regardless. Beautiful, got her shit together, it girl, you know. But they tried.
I want to say this too as well. They are going around a lot of these people numbers. I'm not going to be putting everybody's name out there, but a lot of y'all numbers is fake as shit, and it's due to Hoover. So when they rushing into y'all lives and y'all see y'all numbers just start going crazy like that, majority of that shit is fake. Only about 300 to 400 real people in that room.
I mean, you can tell it's the same 300-400 people. Them the same motherfuckers keep arguing every day. And then, okay, let's talk about this. You sit here and you let people brand this weapons in that live. You let them threaten each other in that live. You never block them from your live. That tell you right there. I don't know. She can't have an entertainment attorney. Nosy is her friend, but Nosy her homegirl, but she, I'm saying it right. Nosy her friend, but she not her homegirl, because see, her homegirl gonna say, listen, bitch, call my entertainment attorney because motherfucker, you fucking up over there. Them motherfuckers go to brandishing weapons and shit. And if they wind up meeting up, you gonna get named in the suit because it happened in your space.
Yep.
You got to pay to separate yourself from the suit. So what you do is you get them violent motherfuckers out your room with the quickness. But no, for likes, shares, and views, that's what she up to. Just like yesterday morning when that man came up, she let him up in the box, and the first thing she said, you know you can't be over here. You know that woman gonna get you. And that man, and they was like, he looking scared. We thought she was playing at first. Come to find out, that man was getting his ass whooped for being in her space, and he had to drop out the box. Now, if the shoe was on the other foot, if the fucking shoe was on the other foot, and I was in this live right now, and my husband was like, oh, you over there with RaeTheFixer? Everybody would be nutting the fuck up. They would be saying, Ray, drop her ass out that box. You know Kiana's going to get beat up. Matter of fact, you're going to be saying, call and do a wellness check on Kiana. None of that happened. They thought it was fucking funny. And that girl went up in her box, Brazilla went up in her box and checked her motherfucking ass for doing that shit. And then she said, thank you for coming out. God bless you. Good night. She didn't even have a rebuttal because she knew she was fucking wrong.
No, she said I don't even know where all that came from.
She didn't have no rebuttal for that girl. She got her the hell up out that box. But as soon as the girl got the box, she didn't play slow. She is slow. She said, I don't know where that came from, bitch. Are you obtuse? Really? Again, I think it's too much for her because, again, you know, she used to sign your name here. Here's your badge. You can go up to the second floor. When you get back, bring your badge back and put the time that you leave in the building. That's what the fuck that bitch been doing. This is a bit much.
So what's the solution? Is there no solution?
A lot of folks get their ass up.
Because really what this is about is the fact that she got up in a lobby and basically called you out to try to say fight, right?
Right.
I think she should apologize for that. That wasn't necessary.
This goofy motherfucker is literally thinking it's Hoover. bitch, we telling Hoover, it's you that I'm mad about. It's you because I've never done anything to you. I do not, I mean, listen, I don't give fucks on this app. I was headed to Jamaica. I'm sorry, Curacao. I was headed to Curacao. I go in Rhinestones Live because my flight kept getting fucked up. And I said, you know what, Curacao? You know what, Diamond? I'm finna send you a birthday gift. I sent this goofy bitch a birthday gift. I don't do that shit. And you want to fight me? Not say, hey, Kiana, I'm not feeling you. I don't like what you did. You should have mentioned the weekend of my gala. You should have mentioned the month of my gala. And for that reason, maybe you shouldn't come over to my live anymore. Fight, bitch? Someone that gave you a birthday present? Are you fucking kidding me? Someone that made you $200 the week before by getting dropped out your box and told you I'd be back to make you some more money? Bitch, I don't make nobody no money but me. You don't put me on. Everybody know I don't believe in going on the whole stroll for nobody but me. But I actually dug your little goofy ass. But now I'm looking at you for who you fucking are. You're a weird ass, slow ass, Mr. Ed looking ass, wannabe, bad liposuction ass bitch. And I said what I said.
What happened to Drop though? Drop like 5K, and they went at her for dropping bread.
6K. It was 6.
Let me tell you, and that's another thing. Again, I get madder sometimes how people do others than how they do me, because I can handle me. But the vitriol that was in her motherfucking voice when she was in there.
Stop cussing so much, girl.
I'm sorry.
You got my
The
life
vitriol
in
that was in
yellow.
her freaking, the vitriol that was in her freaking Mr. Ed face when she said, Drop, don't come over here no more. Stay away from me, Drop. I was like, as much money and time you and that lady spent together or with, you know what I'm saying? You don't think you could have text Drop and said, it ain't working out? You do that, you try to embarrass this lady like she's some crab, but you really the scab, but like she's some crab that you can go, don't come over here no more. So they can laugh at her and say, yay, Drop gone, having a party. You don't think that's gonna come back on you? You don't think it's gonna be some people that gonna have a motherfucking party on you when you're gone? Wait around, bitch, it ain't gonna take long.
I think Drop was really hurt about that because she keeps talking about it. So I think she was hurt.
I think I would be too.
I would be
like
hurt
I said,
too.
I would be hurt because
I think that she really wanted a friendship or a relationship and it wasn't working out. Mute Kiana. I think that she really did want a relationship. She really supported her, and to like embarrass her in front of all those people was the devil's work. I ain't gonna hold you. And that's why Drop can't get over it. She keeps talking about it because it has to be hurtful. It has to be hurtful. You have to think like this was an authentic support, and then you're gonna tell her it's all about her ego. That girl literally supported you. $7 grand is a lot of damn money. So I don't know.
That's not even counting the money though that she made off getting the lady Drop. Hence the name Drop Queen. We're talking about her money plus the people money. I mean, the lady showed up every day knowing it was a guaranteed payday. But that tell you right there that Rhinestone is slow because don't nobody run off my money. All y'all can go to hell. This woman coming from both sides. She giving money out her pocket and she giving money because people don't want to hear her voice. Oh, y'all gonna hear her voice every goddamn day. Every day. I'm gonna depend on her every day to make me some more money, and I'm gonna make sure that I give her a birthday present, a Christmas present, a Mother's Day present, a Galentine's present. Drop gonna get all that motherfucking shit from me. Let me know I appreciate you.
That's sales.
I can count on you. Yeah, that's called sales, baby.
That's
One whole motherfucking one. That's why I know the bitch ain't used to, I'm sorry. That's why I know the chick ain't used to doing that, but telling people, sign in right here and then sign out when you're leaving the building. Because if you knew sales and marketing, baby, you would never get rid of your money. They did the same thing to Shawheart. Shawheart sat there and said she spent over $40,000 over there. 40 bands. Do y'all know 40 bands? 40 bands. That is literally enough money to doggone put 20% down on a mansion here in Georgia. Shawheart would have got the carpet laid out for her every morning. You feel me? 40 bands, I'd have been like, okay, this lady right here is dropping like all I do is I'm not gonna move too fast, but all her money is gonna go in this operations account right here. I'm gonna put, and then this lady named Drop, I'm gonna put hers in this operations account right here. And then at the end of 12 months, I'm gonna take all the money that I've made from them, I'm put down on 20, 20% down on a nice ass house. And for the next few years, I'm gonna make sure that these ladies are welcome. I'm gonna try to see if I can recruit some more just like them.
She should have did a amenity. I mean, a fixed annuity.
She's slow. She's slow.
I think that the people she believes is actually against her is not who's against her. I think people who are running off her money is the people she need to be watching for, because ain't no way I'm going to have a problem with Drop and Diamond's live. And I know Diamond, that's a get up for Diamond. Diamond is making massive money. When she mentioned that she herself have given Diamond $7 grand, just alone, her, I was in shock.
And let me say this, and I don't mean to go spiritual on y'all, but you put out in the atmosphere what you want, right? So when you turn down money, people, that's why Dime over there, she got the young, hot, well, all of us ain't young. I mean, all of them ain't young. Some of us are older. So she got the money, people. That's why they could throw $250,000 on a whim in coins. You know what I mean? 250K coins on a whim. Because that's what she gravitated to her. See, what's gravitating to the Rhinestone is motherfucking weirdos. You know what I'm saying? Bottom of the budget people. Right? And that's what she's putting it out into the universe. That's what I want, because when I get somebody like Shy Heart is willing to come over here and drop 40K, I let them clown her. I let the people who ain't even got 4K to clown someone that's giving me 40K. Okay, I'm putting it out in the universe. I don't want to drop Queen. I don't want somebody to give me 7K and make me probably another 24K in a year's time just getting dropped out my box. I'm telling the universe I don't want that. I'm telling the Most High God I don't want that. I want loud crazies that'll brandish guns, throw out all kinds of threats. That's what I want. And I want them to tap the screen. And that's what the fuck she's gonna get. And for those of you who are saying y'all want what Diamond got, who the hell wants that? Who wants all that liability? That's why she, listen, y'all don't paying attention. A lot of these people on this app, when they have all that toxicity in their room, they stay fucking sick. It's killing their goddamn cells. You hosting a Tox Fest 5 and 6 days, and sometimes now you're going 7 days a week. Yes, I am a hater, Horseface.
I invited Horseface up.
Come on up and say it with your chest. Because I swear I'm going to give you everything I would give Rhinestone if she was here. Because I'm going to assume that you're Rhinestone or Hoover, the street geek.
I would give Keanu your echo.
Yeah.
The only projection I would give, like I was talking to Blaze and other people on another live a while back. The reason why I've been on this app personally, because I'm a media guy, I've been searching for the big creators to market, advertise, and do videography for them. So when I came across the Big 10 back then, all the top 10 women creators, because let's be real, women run this app. And that's not a derogatory term. A lot of women on this app.
And they do.
They do. Like Don, they be doing their thing.
They're the leaders of this app.
Absolutely. So instead of everybody like, oh, you want a seat at the table? I never want a seat at the table. I'm good coming off the bench. I just want to do the stuff that you don't have the ability to do on a 24-hour time basis. That's create your marketing, your advertising, your media, your videos, your recaps, all of that stuff visually, right? So when I reached out to these women and was showing them, hey, y'all are leaving a lot of money on your table, right? Because you're not maximizing your potential. It gets looked at as men. Why are y'all in the messy side? Why are y'all in women's spaces? Why are y'all this and that? So the feud between me and Hoover.
That's because wherever women go, men follow. That's been the normal since the beginning of time. That's why clubs promote towards women, not men.
Exactly. So the feud between me and
Ladies
Hoover,
free before 11.
Yes, the more women, the more men.
I was trying to replace him because he knew I had credence. He knew I had credibility and substance to help Diamond, to help all these other creators. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. I know I'm not supposed to say this right now, but I'm on Team Tea Time. Behind closed doors before I left the country and came back, I'm doing all the Tea Times media from this point forward. because she actually gave a damn to say, okay, this dude don't want nothing from me. He wants to build his company. He wants to build his name, and in part, he'll build mine. That's why people are in y'all spaces. There's a lot of media people that can help y'all out, but y'all shun them just because men aren't supposed to be here, men aren't supposed to be there. Y'all got to let that go. Not everybody is weird.
Wait, that's what I
I
said,
want to
Chief.
say
You need
this
to offer
real
that,
quick
offer that to
before
some
y'all
more
keep
people.
going.
Hello, how y'all doing?
Pause,
Oh,
pause,
go ahead,
pause,
go ahead, go
pause.
ahead, everybody.
I can't hear none of
People
y'all.
Hello,
love
how
to
y'all
come in my
doing?
space. People love to come in my space for my protection and for my voice, but then they helping other people out. I'm tired of that shit too. They
What's
see
up?
RaeTheFixer, and then they be like, "Oh, let me go in RaeTheFixer space because I know she's impartial, right? And she'll support black men." And then you go into now you're gonna be up in my space talking about you helping Tea Time. How you think that makes me feel? That's a smack in the face.
Y'all, you
Hello,
and
how
T.I.
y'all
beef?
doing today?
Hold on,
That is
wait.
wild. That is the
Respectfully.
devil's work.
Respectfully. I didn't know you and her had any fleck. Well, hey, look, I'm
I
free
don't have
market.
flack. Wait. Pause, Chief. I don't have any flack. I want her to win. She is actually a friend. I'm saying I just want to know how is it, that you supporting her and ain't supporting me.
There it is. Closed mouths don't get fed. Now platform telling
That's
you.
wild. I mean, I just think that's crazy.
Now that I'm on your platform for the first time, telling everybody, I just got back, telling everybody that this is what the services I'm offering. It's not exclusive to anybody. Anybody can get it. Now that you have made it known that you would like my services, join the game. It's free enterprise. I could do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Hello,
just
how
saying. I
y'all
just think it's
doing?
always interesting when people come to my space and be asking for my voice, and then they clock out when it can help me. Like they don't even stand up when people are dog walking me. I'll be noticing that people come in my space and be like, "Oh, Ray, this is happening." But when I'm being dog walked, they're completely silenced, mouths closed.
Ooh, look.
And I
Hello,
don't
Hold
know
up,
Miss
how to
Ray.
get
Hold
Ray.
up, Ray.
out.
I'll be here though. I'll be here.
Hello, Miss Ray. Can
If
I
you
ask a
need
I
question?
mean, you always here though, Blaze.
if you
But
need
I'm
me
just saying, I
and you
just
need
noticed
my
that people
service,
tend to do that a lot. It's like, oh, let me go and raise space and let me ask her for her help. But then if it comes down to it, when it's me being attacked, everybody is silent. And I mean fucking silent. And that's kind of, that infuriates me at this point. It's like, don't come here when you need help. And then when it's my turn, you completely silent on like, you don't got nothing to say.
well,
It's weird energy.
if you need me, I'm here. I'm back.
It's weird
Hello, Miss
energy.
Ray.
That's what
How
I'm
are
calling
you?
out. What's up? Oh yeah,
Hi.
because you was. Go ahead. You requested. I don't know. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I have a question for Miss Kiana. If you don't mind me asking you, I know you're gonna drag me. I don't care. How old are you, love?
Ooh, dude. You
I
muted,
can't
Key.
hear you.
Old enough to ask Ray to drop you on your motherfucking head. Drop her.
Well, she could drop me if she won't, but I just want to know why your hate train so large for you to be this old. Every time you every live you go in, you hating on somebody. Can we have some love around here or something? Every
I
Wait, wait,
time
love
wait,
you go
wait,
live,
Ray.
you hating on somebody. You
wait.
went live the
I
other
love
day, and
Blaze.
people were shutting you down, and you still going hard. Miss Ray, no
Nobody
disrespect
can
to your
ever shut
page,
me
baby.
down.
I'm just
No
asking a
one
question.
can ever shut me down. I
I
need you
didn't
to
say
know
that.
that.
I didn't say
And
that.
here,
I
here,
didn't say
here come
nobody. I'm
grab.
just
Here
asking you,
come the
why are you
man who
so
grabs his
evil?
ankles. Here comes the man who grabs
Hold
his ankle.
on. Let
Let
me
him up
ask you
here.
something. See, Key, hold on a second. I just want to ask her something
What man?
because people be hating on me too.
Bray King.
But
Oh,
Miss Ray, I'm not hating on you, love. I promise I'm not. I'm not disrespecting your page or nothing. I just want to know why the hate is so strong for a person at our age.
okay. But to be fair, who she's currently talking about, Diamond. Diamond called her out and said that she wanted to physically assault her. So do you think that somebody
When
should
was
call you
this?
out
Because
and
I didn't hear that.
Bray
I
It
didn't
was
King,
hear
a
the
that.
couple
ankle
days
king, to
ago.
grab your ankles,
It
who
was
didn't
a
get
couple
that
days
man
ago.
over there the other night, all that alcohol you put in your body, and he still didn't come and put
wait?
that thing on you?
So are you saying that never happened? OMG.
No, I said I've never heard
Thank you,
Diamond
TB.
say anything about wanting to fight Mrs. Kiana.
Just
But
That's
because
what
All
I
I'll
your
say
said.
ears
this:
didn't
when
hear
I
it, don't
watched, I
mean it
saw
didn't
that
happen.
Diamond
I
Just
inserted
could have
because
missed
herself
your
it.
wait,
just
when it
because
came to
OMG.
your
You know what I'm
Kiana.
raggedy
saying
ass ears
sometimes?
didn't hear it, don't mean it didn't happen.
See, Miss Kiana,
OMG,
Get
I'm
the
this
not
is
even
wax
why.
out your
disrespecting you.
ears.
I'm not disrespecting you,
Can
love.
we
I'm
take
Okay,
a
let
just
me
step?
ask you
asking a
something.
question.
I'm
Can
gonna
we
ask
take
you
a step
one.
back?
Are you
Kiana,
omnipresent?
1 second. 1 second. Sometimes we got to get a little bit of understanding. So, man, because you didn't hear it doesn't mean it didn't happen. It actually happened in Manny's live. And this is what's facilitating her being the way she is right now.
But she's like
Diamond
this
told her,
with
I'm,
everybody.
I'm saying with her and Diamond at this time, what is facilitating this discourse is the fact that Diamond told her, let's meet up to get into a physical altercation with her. So in this case, she wasn't in the wrong in this situation. So now that you know that, are you going to say to Diamond, why would you welcome a woman at your ripe age out to fight? Are you going
I
to say
am
that
not
because
speaking on Miss Diamond at
no,
all.
I'm just saying in general, now that you know, because this is who she's been talking about all this time on this platform. She's only
She's
been
on
talking about
everybody's platform talking
no, but
about
she's
her.
been talking about for the last 15 to 20 minutes, she's been talking only about Diamond. So my question to you, since you feel like there's a certain age that you should be to be reacting, I'm asking you, are you going to take that same energy to Diamond? Because Diamond actually called her out and said that she wanted to physically assault her in Manny's live, and it's on the blog, so you can't deny it. So are you going to say to Diamond, because Diamond and her are almost the same age, Diamond, why are you offering women to fight at this age? Are you going to do that?
Also, once again, I'm not speaking on Diamond. I'm just
I'm
saying every
speaking on
time I
Diamond.
hear
That's
a
who she was
lie,
speaking
I'm not
on.
going to speak on Miss Diamond because I can't speak for
Okay,
her
then
or
you're
on
not
her. I can't
fair.
do
Then
that.
you're not fair. Then you're not fair. And then that's how
But
you
she's
get
coming after
disconnected.
every big creator because she has.
See, I just wanted, that's why I said, let me handle it. Because I don't like those type of people. Like, if you're going to get up here and try to criticize someone else's for their behavior, then you have to call out everybody. And if you're not going to call out everybody, then you need to sit in silence and stay in the comments. But don't get up on the live and then try to call out one person for acting a certain way and saying she's too old to behave like that. And then say, oh, I'm not going to speak on that other person. That's not okay.
That's not
And we're
standing on
not doing
business.
that.
That's not standing on business.
I'm not going to allow you to do that to her. I allow people to speak their mind in my space. Just the same way Diamond allows people to speak their mind in her space. So if you don't like that, then you should never go in Diamond's live, because people get dragged and dogpiled all the time in her live. And nobody ever says anything about that. That's that double standard that I do not align with. Go ahead, Key. I told you I got you, Key. I got you.
It's that shit that I'm talking about. And for the record, I don't even go after every large creator. I go after the motherfuckers that come for, I'm sorry, right. I go after the foolishness that come after me. This thing in the comments who's trying his best to get some traction. He said he was gonna tear the gazebo down, and he really tore his own kingdom down, because he been box hopping ever since. You got them people over there.
The mean girl wannabe down there? The mean girl wannabe?
Mean girl wannabe. Mean girl wannabe. He messed around and got everybody in his live one night, and just it went to his head. That's why a lot of y'all Negroes ain't famous, because God give you just a little bit and you go stupid. You was able to pull some heavy hitters and Trina in your box, because he thought he made it. Mama, I made it. Joe, we did it, Joe. He thought he had done something. Then he turned around. He had Breaker over there with him every day. Didn't pay her money, allegedly. He had Breaker over there trying to pull numbers. Didn't pay her the money he was supposed to. She blocked his ass. And now he's trying to, he over there with Genty. You belong over there with Genty. When I saw you over there, I said, okay, he might have found his tribe. He might have found his tribe over there with Genty. But yeah, Joe, we did it. He been box hopping like a son of a bitch ever since. But he thought he had himself something. He really did. He's trying to latch on to anything he think hot too. Bella, Diamond. Then you turn around and try to tell me you was gonna destroy that girl darn platform, her gazebo. Boy, you can't build nothing. You can't destroy nothing you didn't build. You haven't even built your own. You better keep doing this number right here.
Y'all be live creator for like 2 weeks and thinking y'all be ready shit. Like what be really going on?
Always trying to introduce himself. Baby, let your work speak for you. That's what they tell us in the black church. You might not have been in a while. But in the black church, they say, let the work I've done speak for me. Oh, let me introduce you to me. The worst thing you can do, because they always say, good or bad, your reputation will precede you. Am I wrong, y'all?
Amen.
Mine precede me as what? Head of messy TikTok. The messiest motherfucker over here. So whatever you are, your reputation was, you never supposed to really introduce yourself. Ever. I ain't giving that whole no free promo. What they gonna go over there and get? What they gonna go over there and get? He has nothing. He has nothing. He was able to get a few people on his live a few nights in a row. He was able to get Breaker because it was a big thing with Breaker and Dime. He capitalized off that. That thing went sour, and he's been sour ever since. He's been sour ever since. He even got his own hair done. And you know a hairdresser hate to get their own hair done. He even got his own hair done. He thought he was hitting it. Put on his fake Cartiers. He thought and got drunk with Casamigos. Text his man, see if his man was coming, and woke up the next morning just as mad as you please. Don't come for me unless I send for you, man.
What's the beef between you and Braid King now?
Again, I don't like how you move. He tried to come for me, kept sending for me. I was like, don't do that. I don't do summons. Well, let me introduce you to me, nigga. Never. I hate that. I hate somebody try to fucking summons me. No, thank you.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I hate that. So, and then like I said, okay, he gonna thank you. And Teddy Pendergrass show. If you don't know about it, you will know. And then I don't like dog power. I don't like that. You know, they all of them saw themselves coming against Dime at one time. And he was the biggest one saying, "Oh, we tearing that gazebo down."
I remember.
And that girl said, you know, she thought about leaving the app for good, but she used the thing she was supposed to use, and that's the Most High God. She sat in her room and played gospel music, and they worshiped, and we worshiped. I was in there too, so I'm gonna say we worshiped. She still hit 1 million. Name another one on messy TikTok that hit 1 million playing gospel music.
Sometimes you gotta call the Most High. In everything you do, put God first. 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 Let God be the glory.
and so I lost respect for him. He went back and tried to apologize and make amends with people, but if you ask me, if it wasn't for the fact that Breaker blocked him and so on and so forth, he would still be trying to break that girl gazebo down.
Damn.
And as a man, you trying to break this girl platform, but you swear you already established. See, an established person understands reaping and sowing also. And you know, if you're already established, what benefited for you to put your energy in trying to break something that isn't established, knowing that's going to come back?
Further, you in the rabbit hole, but go deeper, Mad Hatter, go deeper. Who stands to gain from the gazebo coming down? Who stands to gain?
We know who stands to gain.
Here you go.
We know who sent them. We know who sent them.
Tap that screen, gift the live. I do have a live goal up here. It's 598 people in here.
We know who sent them.
There's another
we know who sent that call.
On the outside.
Thank you for the gift, y'all.
I definitely, I at first I thought Dawn was being a crybaby. I ain't gonna hold you because I didn't really know her background. But then when I start seeing the pull-ups from her old, like from when she was under another name, I said, oh, this girl's not a crybaby. She's about that life. And she just has no to give. And then I was like, I respect that. And people say, oh, Ray, you backtracking. No, it's called being an adult. You can misread somebody and then reread and be like, oh, I get it now. And then you own it. That's what grown people do. Then you own it, you say, hold up. Even though she worked against me with Nosy and worked against Chief as well. And I ain't forget that part either. I stepped away from that.
Explain that part. What did she do with Nosy for you and Chief? Explain that.
She was definitely a part of pushing the agenda that Chief was being violent towards Nosy, and I participated in that.
Who, Dime did that?
Yes, Dime.
Damn, and I'm over here pushing. See, this crazy. I'm literally Jimmy.
I already said that before, so this is not new. And that's why I wasn't feeling her at first. Because I'm like,
back it up. What did she do specifically, though?
She just was supporting Nosy's live while all this was going on, making comments. Her and her homegirls, I got the proof. And she can admit it. She'll tell you she did it.
because I called her out about it. And she was supporting that whole agenda that he was a dangerous person and that I was aligning with him being dangerous without having all the information. Yes, really.
Wow.
She actually came in this live.
Yeah, she was aligning with the ideology without having all the information.
I'm shocked.
Well, ask her.
I'm just going to say
Don't take my
this.
word for it.
I'm not going to keep saying that Diamond didn't have this information. I think Diamond likes to play like she don't know things, but she do.
I'm talking about
No,
Dime.
we talking about Dime.
I'm
We
talking
talking
about
about a different
Dime.
person.
Okay, I thought we was talking about Diamond. I thought you were talking
I
about
was like, Dime came over here?
Not over here.
was just
Never to my live. She was in Nosy's live. She was in Nosy's live supporting that whole initiative and pushing the agenda that he was dangerous. Ask her for yourself. Don't believe what I'm saying, Keith.
I will say this: a lot of people probably didn't know that information.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't. That don't strike me as her though. That's why I'm like, whoa, wow.
Well, I
Ask
don't
her.
know her. I'm just saying that because I don't know who.
I ain't making it up.
on
Ask her.
But the whole thing that was
Don't
going
believe
on
me.
with him,
Ask her.
with Chef and Ray, I don't know. I don't want to say she was on the inside of that. She probably was, manipulated like everybody else or whatever was going on back then. With the whole comment and everything else that was going
That's all I
on
was
with
getting ready
Moses.
to say, Blaze. Was that after the comment? Was that after someone came in pretending to be him?
Yeah. It started. It was after the comment. No, it was before. Excuse me, my bad. No, it's before the comment. And I'm sure she wasn't privy to all the information, and that's why I let it go. Because I'm sure she wasn't privy to everything. Because that's how it works, right? You hear something, it's your friend, you like, she's nosy and her is close. So she's gonna support her friend without having all the information. But I would hope in the future with her having the platform she has that she doesn't just go around supporting people without having all the information.
Well, a lot of them on this app do that,
Well, I agree. I'm not upset with her. At this point, I was upset with her. But because I thought it was irresponsible. But I do understand.
Cool now, right? Y'all work because I
never talked about it with her. Because I'm holding I'm holding Nosy accountable for what Nosy did. So unfortunately, there was a lot of people that aligned with the theory of me being a danger and Chief being a danger, right? Because of what she pushed out. So I'm not angry with Dom for supporting her friend because that's the same thing Blaze would do, and that's the same thing I would do for Blaze. No ifs and buts about it. So that's why I said I had put that to the side. But people don't understand how my mind works. Like right is right, wrong is wrong, and I stand on that. So because even though I didn't like that she didn't use her own thinking cap at that point, I understand why she did it because Nosy is like a mentor to her. So I got the backstory.
That's what I got to stand 10 toes again, me being me, and I'm going to reach out to her personally because y'all just heard me saying all these great things about her and her potential, and then you hit me with that because I've been out of the country, so I didn't know that happened. But even knowing now that I know that, it behooves me and it's advantageous to ask her myself because I already said she was set up. So she's new. She was new to the creation spot. You getting all these old heads that have been doing this for a while. I get how you could easily be influenced to just ride the.
Of course,
I feel it with that, but
I still got nothing but love. She's a young woman. She'll learn as she goes along. I think she's learning quickly now because the way she handles her live is nothing like how they handle theirs.
Facts. And my point was, this gives more credence. Pay attention to that word. It gives more credence to my argument that you have always been set up, Dime. They used you to replace Bella. You got too big, and now they're trying to take you down. That's the
absolutely. She was supposed to replace Bella. What? Bella's Bella.
You can't replace Bella. Like you can't do that.
I'm getting rid of Bella.
But I'm just saying what their marketing scheme was. They were like,
"Oh yeah, I know what you meant." I'm just saying, at the end of the day, you can't get rid of Bella or replace her.
Yeah, and so Dom now, and then they didn't think that Dom had the potential, but then when Dom said, F you all, I'm gonna do my own thing, and start hosting lives. And when I'm telling you, the moment that they recognized that she was not to be effed around with is when she battled, when she was in Braid King's live and she got all them damn gifts.
Preach. That was the day of reckoning. That was the day of reckoning. They knew they had to deal with her that day.
Mm-hmm.
It was that she was not a force, that she was not someone that you was not going to have to deal with. She was a force to be reckoned with from that moment on.
They couldn't check her. She had already built her foundation. And I love that for her. That's why I was laughing. I was like, oh, I love this for them. Because they thought they was going to have a puppet, but this girl is not a puppet.
Well, at one point, they were boosting her live with bots, too.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, we just be knowing stuff, Key. Don't be surprised. And that's fine. You know, nobody ever boosts my lives with bots, and I ain't never
they
support a
wanted to build
reporter.
her platform up, like you said. They wanted to try to replace what Bella was doing, but they can't replace Bella. But again, some of these people don't want to be y'all fucking puppets.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are y'all telling me this is the way the merry-go goes around? Nosy, the homegirl of Rhinestone, set in motion to replace Bella, but it looks like it's about to replace her homegirl. Is that how the wheels on the bus go round?
Yeah. Skits and scams. That's why they trying to get. They're not going to stop coming after Dom. Her live is going to be taken down all the time. So get ready. I just was in her live and she was saying she just got her live put back up. They want to silence her. We know who's doing it. Well, if it's only 4 of us believing it, then why are you worried about it, Ocean?
Oh, yeah, I got a message. I'm sorry, I just want to send out a message real quick. Hey, Hoover, why don't you go sign on to your system, bro? Okay? Sign on as quick as possible, okay? Let me know what you get. What message you get? Is it the same one that you got last time when you was in my inbox begging me to turn your shit back on? And guess what? I ain't gonna turn it on this time either, nigga.
Yeah.
Look, I got a cuss right. He's fucked like Chuck this time.
Ooh, child.
Yeah, the wheels on the bus go round and round, baby.
That's on my live is lasting this long, y'all. As you can see, I can get people in here. It's not just them. If your live ain't constantly being banned, you can't get people in. They reported my live about 2-3 times almost. I think it was twice. In a matter of how many minutes, Blaze? 10 minutes?
A piece. If even that long.
They just kept on reporting my live one beyond the other. It's not that people can't get people in their room. It's that
I can't wait till Sunday when we over to Bella's and they can't shut hers down.
I can't wait until I feel much better. So I
I'll
can
be
sit
at
back
Bella's live too.
Yes, I can't wait to sit back in my little chair and get up here and start really talking what I really want to talk about.
I'm on the docket, so I'm in my bag on Sunday.
I never want to be on nobody's docket because the only thing I'm going to talk about is what I want to talk about. Because I got shit to get off my chest, and it's going to be about Nosy.
I just want to let you know, if your system goes down, you know the pages that go down with it, right? Hoover? You know who page is going to be really fucked up, right? And who really going to be fucked up if your system go down, right?
The Rhinestone Show. Black Rhinestone.
You're gonna be back raising money, another $4,000.
Yep. Y'all look, stop messing with people who got brains and money.
Stop messing that. Yeah, stop. You took the words right out my mouth, Kiana. Stop messing with people who got brains and money.
Brains and money.
Leave people alone.